Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's, I really want to put that hoodie on, but I don't, because then I'll be hot, and then I'll be cold, and I'll be looking crazy. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How are you all? Let me turn this up. Yep, the brightness. There we go. Ooh. Y'all getting old. It's a trip. It get cold outside. The muscles be stiff. Gotta wake up and stretch and stuff. Children and people under 30, treasure your youth. Do not take advantage and do not abuse your body because you will pay for it later. I didn't abuse my body, but I definitely probably could have took care of it a little bit better. I was asleep most of the time at night, but goodness gracious, boy, you get close to 50 and stuff just don't move the way it used to. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Good morning. So I was up. So how are our three C's and our one M? How has that affected y'all life this week? Yes, Darvis. Listen, tell my sis, hey, you better be giving her Epsom salt baths and stuff. You better treasure it, Zarvis, because this stuff goes down here real quick. It goes down here real quick. Ooh, Jesus. That's why I sleep with a blow dryer. If I didn't, man, I would not be able to get up out the bed. So with that, how is this how is this character, conduct, and consideration working out for y'all morals? Is it making y'all think more carefully about the things that you do and say thank you so much? Thank you. Is that what's going on? Got you looking at your friends a little bit, your boss, your children. My children are acting better since I checked myself. Ooh, high five, pumpkin. Because how we treat others includes our children and our spouse. Yes, ma'am. Yes. A morals is a definite must to have. Yes. Wow. Mm-mm. I am more humble. Ooh, Ash, that's good. Jesus, a ripoff. Oh, y'all. We got a person that likes throw. We got a person that likes throw up here. And they want attention, so they come on my page trying to be ugly and stupid early in the morning. Already. It's an idiot in the building. Did y'all see the stupid stuff he just posted on my thing? He probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Go back to sleep, homie. Go on and roll over again. Get out on the other side. No, no, no. Don't tag them. Don't tag them. That's what they want. Do y'all realize hashtags get people a little change? We ain't about to put they silly selves on no map. That's why I tell y'all don't tag them. You'll not get free information over here or free, no. Advertise somewhere else, son. Advertise somewhere else. Not here, not today, not ever actually. Now, moving along. Good morning, everybody. Wrong place, homie. Wrong place. Let me go get me some water. I'll be right back. Good morning, y'all. I got some info for y'all. Folks, it's crazy. If you don't get that stupid mess out of here, yeah. Y'all, tell me people ain't crazy. They be want folks to hashtag their names so they can get their numbers up. I did marketing, baby. I know. I know. Reverse psychology works, but not over here. Go do it somewhere else. Get somebody else to do it. I don't want no parts of it. Only person gonna advertise on my page is me. And I don't charge people to advertise, but you'll never just try to throw your stuff in there, homie. I will block you from everything I got. You better move around. Don't do me. This ain't church. I keep trying to tell y'all, and I'm not green, even though it's my favorite color. Oh, woo. No. So, moving on. Good morning, y'all. Sometimes I wake up with it. I told you I grew up in a house with 3 boys, honey, and family members. My family cut straight to the chase. They ain't doing no, oh, honey, if you don't get listen, my younger brother, who I used to be very close, but I won't say we're close now, but back in the day, in our early 20s, late teens, we was very, very, very close. We was like thick as thieves, like this. We didn't move. You know what I'm saying? Everything we did, like, me and my little brother had a shoe competition going. I think when I bowed out, I had like 225 pairs of shoes. I said, bro, I'm not buying no more shoes. I don't care. It was horrible. He sent me 10 pair. I sent him 10 pair. Like, nah, look at these. And I was wearing heels. It used to be tennis shoes. But as I, got older, I was wearing heels. So he coming with the hard bottoms when he be going out. And I'm on the other side of the country killing them with them heels. Like, bro, look at this. I put this together. What you think? Like, that's why I say I can't. Certain stuff I just can't do. We used to have so much fun. Man, me and my brothers, when we used to have so much fun. Man, I love hanging out with my brothers. I do. But anyway, it used to be lit. We'll be, man. Yeah. I had some good times with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I was the only girl, but like the stuff and I think that's why I love stuff like this, because my older brother, he used to make me build. He used to make me do everything. He did not, like, they didn't treat me like no girl at all. I was a brother with a slit. That's what I was. Yeah, nah. She can do everything we can do. You better get him. 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 Because if you don't get him, we gonna get you. What? These bros is 8 years and 9 years older than me. Hitting push-ups, swinging. You know what I'm saying? They fight grown men. What you mean you about to? You better get him. You better get her. What she say? You better get her. Boy, they stand back on them legs like, if you don't get her, we gonna get you. Hold up, just wait. So I gotta, you know what I mean? I used to be like, Lord, please. That's why I said I got that all my life. I had to fight. I don't want none. I don't, leave me alone. And our family was like, fight to the death. They bring your knives, bats. Listen, pickies, it's everything. You better just be careful. Shoot. It was bad. That's why I be like, listen, I can't do all that extra because that didn't go on in my family. People walking up to you, and if they walking hard, you better be ready to swing. Mama, cousin, auntie, whoever. If they get the walking hard, baby, and they nose turned up, you better look to see if it's anybody behind you, because it ain't, they coming for you. Yeah, knives and bats and baby, listen, I came up wet, whole family brawls, like streets, because everybody mama live, they coming from 4 streets over, kids going in. I'm talking about everybody leaving. It's crazy. Yes. Oh, it was a very tumultuous childhood. And then I had to go to an all-white school pretty much and act like nothing happened over the weekend and be the good scholarly church girl. These kids be going through hell trying to go to school and act normal. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm telling the honest to God truth. I've been just seen somebody get stabbed and have to go to school and act like nothing happened. Arguing, fighting, people at the door, dudes trying to kick my mama door in because she ain't going. She ain't going for none of that. And they be so obsessed with her. Just one obsessed with her jumping out of trees and stuff in the middle of winter. You know what I mean? Like, wait, get the gun. You know what I'm saying? This and then go to school the next day like nothing happened. Y'all ask these babies to do a lot. It's funny, but it's actually I'm talking about it because it's some babies that suffer. And I saw a video of a little boy. They said at the worst school in Chicago. And everything we talking about is conduct, okay? Okay, Miss Sandra, I just seen that video. Miss Ann, I just seen that video. So let me say this to y'all. These babies are not going to school acting angry. There are things that are happening to these children when they go home that they can't even let escape their lips. And they come to school as a place for respite. And guess what happens? They don't get it there. So they're bullied at home. They scared, bullets flying through their windows. Gotta worry about being snatched and put in an abandoned building. Ain't no food at home. Mama got niggas running in and out the house all day and all night. And y'all expect these babies to go to school and be okay. Trifling. Daddies, you worried about hoes in your sons gotta stand up at 7 years old and be a man and protect their sister from these nasty ass niggas that's trying to run up in all your kids. Get your life together. They want your sons and your daughters. And you laid up with old nasty heifer. Get your lives together. I'm sick of seeing it. Everybody cute, and these babies is suffering. Everybody got bundles, but these babies is suffering. Open your eyes. They tired of being cute. They want to lay in the bed with their mama without all of that extra stuff on. Have you read them a story? Bathe them down. They tired of seeing your club pictures. They tired of seeing y'all asses out. They tired. They tired of seeing your nipples when they friends come over. They tired. That's embarrassing to them. Get your lives together. Quit being so thirsty for attention, for love. Give them. Focus on your kids. It makes me angry. I was a single mama. Daddies didn't want to do nothing. I didn't care. I wasn't about to make your life a living hell because that's taken away from time I could be invested in my babies. F you and your beat, nigga. The 8 hours I don't even know where you live and don't care. But guess what I did do? I got up, I made my babies homemade bread. I read them a story when they went to sleep. We did an art project. I went outside and taught them about trees. Do you think I care what you and your heifer is doing? No. I invested the time I wasn't going to waste in your kids. That's why they so amazing and been counseling adults since they were 7. Well, no, you probably shouldn't do that. Have you ever read traveled them around the country? So what? I didn't have a lot of money. I lived on a budget, saved my money during the year. And me and my kids was gone pretty much for the whole summer. We couldn't fly, and it wasn't all extravagant, but they done been to almost all the states. stopped at Monument, showed them stuff. I packed my thing, my cooler in the back of my van, packed their clothes up, and we came back right 2-3 days before school was over. But my kids had been to more states than most of those before they was 7. I used that as time to bond with my children. I would go to Walmart, and I didn't have a lot of money. So I would get the placemats with the states, the state bird, all of the things that was going to be on our journey. I taught them to look for landmarks just in case they ever got lost. They could tell you what states they was in. My 4-year-old couldn't even read or nothing, but she could tell you she knew the states from the states games. I use that to play music trivia with them, to teach them about different genres of music. I didn't have a lot because everybody around me wanted to try to prove that I was a bad mama, and God wouldn't let them do it. It didn't matter what they said about me, what they tried to tell my kids, baby daddies, all of that, the people at church. It didn't matter because guess what? I am seeing the seeds I sowed into my children when no one was around, when I'm my 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old self would go in the room and lay my hands on my kids and say, God, I don't know why. You gave me these kids, but they are mine. And if you help me, I will raise them in the way you want me to raise them. You hear me? I was young, but God, I wanted my kids to be okay. No, I wasn't the perfect mama, but I knew to pray and ask God to show me how to teach each one of them individually to be themselves. Y'all keep trying to fit y'all kids into a mold. God don't want them to be in a mold. That's why they unhappy. Stop. Put your kids first. Forget your friends. They talking about you. Forget the baby daddy. Girl, let that nigga go. Homie, she don't want you. Don't try to make her life hard. Because don't you understand you make your kids' life hard? When she can't stand you, she going to abuse your kids. Silly. Women, stop antagonizing these boys' girlfriends. Co-parenting is grown woman stuff. To be able to say, hey, girl, do you need me to bring them anything when I have them over there? Do you need me to pick the kids up? Would you like me to babysit your children so you and him can go have a night out? Oh, that's grown woman right there, baby. Y'all keep talking about how grown y'all are, but you calling and playing on people's phone. Girl, that sound 15 to me. That sound like you 15 to me. Okay. Character, conduct, consideration, and morals, baby. It plays a part in so much of your life. Because all of it starts with your mind and your intentions on why you do the things that you are doing. And y'all teaching these kids how to not have good conduct and how to not be considerate and how to not have good character and absolutely not a lick of morals. I don't want to be my kid's friend. I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm going to be downright honest with y'all. I was a gorilla parent. And if you from the streets, you know there was imps and there was gorilla imps. I was heavier on this side. But I didn't whoop you without telling you what you was getting a whooping for. And then I did console you. I didn't try to just beat you and mistreat you. My daughter called me, who was 23 years old, about to be 24. She said, Ma, you know what? Me and my brother was talking about it. And we realized you always had like an open door. Like when we came to your door, you didn't say, get the F out of my room or go sit the F down and all of that. I didn't talk to my kids like that. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what you're doing? You're setting your child up for verbal abuse. How about those apples? You're setting your son up to be called dumb MAs and punk A this and all of the stuff that you treat. He's going to go find a woman till finally he snaps. Women, calling your daughter itches and funky heifers and all of that, you're getting them used for to a man doing it. So they won't know the difference. And if they don't feel that, they'll go find it. Because you taught them that that's what love is. And the person that loves you, that's how they talk to you. So when they find relationships, they find people that talk to them like that. And then it becomes this whole tumultuous cycle all over again. And another generation of children learn dysfunction. Stop. I didn't care that I was 16 when I got pregnant with my son. I read every book I could. I went and met with old white ladies that told me breathing techniques, and she fed her dog out of gold rimmed bowls. That was real. But I didn't like that. I don't want to eat ice cream with your dog. But okay, what do I need to do? I talked to mothers of all ages, all creeds, Spanish women, because my kids was born in Arizona. Spanish women, Caribbean women. I was 16, but I wanted all of the information that I could get. They said listen to classical music while you're pregnant, so I put earphones on my stomach every day. He listened to Bach, Beethoven, all of them. They said read about things that you want your children to be interested in. I did it, and it's mind blowing because they really do be interested in that stuff. I'm like, oh my God, it's real. The reason there was always music playing in my house 24 hours a day is because music helps with memory. My kids don't forget nothing. Mom, remember? No, I don't remember that. When I talked to them, there was music playing in the background so that these songs are going to trigger this conversation. These songs are going to trigger the smell from this meal. Me spraying lavender in your bed or whatever the fabric softener is in the house. Every time you smell that smell, it's going to bring comfort to you because that is what you did. When you smell that, you was on your way to sleep calming. So even if you don't have that, you will find it and bring it into your home because that smell triggers peace and a time where you were at rest. Quit worrying about this with our kids and start worrying about the insides. Stop worrying about what other people say about how your kids look and ask your kids, do you feel like I'm a good parent? Do you feel like I listen to you? And then shut your mouth and let them tell you. And don't get mad and don't retaliate. Let them kids have an open floor. You're going to see a lot about how your character probably ain't what you thought it was. Because it don't matter if everybody else says that you're a good parent if your kids don't feel you are. Because you're only parenting your kids, not the people that say you're a good parent. Just like it don't matter if your husband or your wife, if other people say you're a good wife or husband, if your spouse don't think so. Because you're not a spouse to those people. You're only a spouse to your spouse. So if your spouse does not feel like you are a good husband or wife, doesn't matter what anyone on the outside of that door says. Because you're not married to them. The value in the comment comes from the person that you have the relationship with. So everybody on the app, oh my God, she's an amazing mom. She's an amazing dad. But if your kids don't think so, baby, them was lies. Because they're the only people you're parenting. Stop believing what everybody else say and take a look in your own house. And me and my kids have told me, oh, honey, plenty of times how they felt I might not have been a good mom. And I just have to take that chop in the throat. But I've always told my kids I'm not perfect, and I'm learning. I ain't never been a mom of a 26-year-old before. I ain't never been a mom of a 24-year-old girl. I ain't never did it. And then even if I did, none of y'all was the same. So I'm learning to parent you at 23, not your brother and your sister. So now I'm a parent to parents. So that's a whole different stage. So I ain't never been a parent to a parent. So now I have to understand this role. Stop trying to stay the same and grow. So I can't treat them the way that I did when they was 15. I can't, oh, I know you. No, I do know that some character don't change because I'm still seeing it, but hopefully I can help it now because you done lived a little life. So maybe you understand what those lessons were for. Like, loosen up, but put your pen down where it need to go. Stop making your children think that you didn't mess up. They need to see your faults, and you need to tell them how your faults got you into situations. Because guess what? The devil was bringing the exact same thing to your lineage. Or did you not know? So when you deny and you act like you didn't, and you see that your son or your daughter is following in your footsteps that you done tried to hide, and you say, oh, I don't know why you're acting like this. Lies. You only grow what you is. Whatever they doing, you taught them to do it. You let them lie when they little kids and don't reprimand them for it. Do not be mad because they lying at 15. I don't know where this is coming from, Jimmy. Lies. You watched him take the cookie and you thought it was cute. And he said, no, Mommy, I didn't do it. I'll slap it out your hand. Do it again. I'm telling you, my daughter still tells the story when I beat her back in the Payless. She was 3. I was tearing them bees off. So tell her. She said, sorry for stealing. I won't do it. The lady said, I said, you tell her it's okay to steal. Don't you ever. Because in 15 years, if she come in here and steal, you're going to lock her up. It's never okay. Never. It's never okay. Not ever in life is it okay for her to walk out of a store with anything that she didn't pay for. I wish you would tell my baby it's okay to steal. I'll punch you in your mouth too. Give it back. I bet you she's 23, so she's been telling that story for 20 years. And she tells it with the same fervor that she did 20 years ago. I bet you my grandson won't steal nothing. Bet you that. Teach the first one, you ain't got to teach the other ones. Because they gonna tell her stories. She keep these hands clean. She ain't walking out with nothing. Job accomplished. Still what? Still what? If you think you about to be dragging me through court because you got sticky fingers, oh Lord, I got better things to do on my time. Can I tell y'all something? And this might sound ugly, but I did tell my mama. My mama told me if you go to jail, don't call me. And so I didn't. When I went to jail, I never call her. I called my grandma. But I told my kids the same thing. If you go to jail, I'm not coming to get you out. I'm not spending $1 for an attorney or nothing. So you're going to be in there till they let you out. Don't call me. I'm only taking one call. And that's it. To know where you at and give me your information. And I'll write you. I'm not sending no commissary or nothing. If you want to make stupid decisions, you're gonna lie in that bed. With no help. Because I didn't help you do whatever you did to get there. Matter of fact, I probably told you don't. So, nope. Ma, you want to come get me? No. Your grandma didn't come get me. And guess what? I didn't make a habit of going and staying. So there's that. I did not make a habit of going and staying. Let me out. Sometimes we enable our kids and trying to be the not let them fall parent, let them bust their head early. So that way they know not to tear up their life later. Let them burn their hand when they little, and they'll remember it's hot when they 25. It's a real thing. Freedom is great, but you don't have to have it. Just like you don't have to have your life, you don't have to have nothing. People get that mistaken that the world don't owe you nothing. Not even God definitely don't owe you nothing. So if you keep on going in the wrong way, these are your choices. Yeah, let them fall. They'll be okay. They'll learn not to touch stuff. I did hair, and I had the old school ovens. Y'all know I'm talking about, women? That you put your good old Kaziri urns and stuff in, your golden hats, your myself. And every one of my kids did the exact same thing. All of them. Every last one of them. Ah! I told you it was hot. Don't do it. You don't see the flame, the heat coming out. You don't see that that's red in there. And you going to touch the shiny top part, huh? Uh-huh. Well, bet you won't do that no more, baby. I let them have no more problems after that. They little hands got a little blister. But they healed. I bet you won't touch it no more. They used to tell other babies, no, that's hot. Don't know. You'll burn your hand. They start warning other kids, stay away from that. Doesn't know, baby. Don't know, baby. No. Shoot. I'm trying to help you here. I don't know where that whole burst of energy came from earlier, but y'all, we got to get better. What did it say? Okay, I'll have to look at it. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't y'all? I'm the auntie for newbies. You never know what's gonna come out my mouth, but it's always gonna be something that'll maybe help your situation and somebody else's. I try, except for the, like telling people that eat throw up, but even that makes you think, dang, that is like the same thing. So, no meaningless conversation over here. I was just looking at something. So, I love y'all, but I think this world has been whitewashed. Okay, can we look at the definition for whitewashed? And I don't mean skin tone. That's not what I mean by whitewash. So this is not a racial thing. There's an actual word. They use it for trees. Have you guys ever seen the trees that have the white paint on the bottom of the base? Have you? Anybody ever seen trees that have the white on the bottom of the base? Okay. So the term whitewashing refers again to several different things, but that's one of them. Okay. So now tell me what's the definition for whitewash then? Go ahead. Birchwood. Thank you. Somebody know the trees. See, we got smart people here. They even know the name of the tree that they do it with. I didn't know it was birchwood. A deliberate attempt to cover up unpleasant facts. That's what I was looking for, Deja. You are on it, pumpkin bud. Give me some. That's what I was looking for. A deliberate attempt to conceal unpleasant and incriminating facts. So to be deceptive or deceitful. You trying to be deceitful. Or you're trying to deceive me. To gloss over or cover up. So where would that apply in our 3 C's and our M? Which word would whitewash apply to in our 3 C's and our M that we've been studying on this week? Where would that apply? Everybody go back and look at your definitions of character, conduct, consideration, and morals. It would fall under conduct, morality. So it could be under more than one, is what you all are telling me. Nobody thinks conduct? Nobody thought conduct? Because you're trying to cover up something, and your conduct is what? What does it mean? Tell me the definition of conduct again real quick before we get into what we get ready to get into. What's the definition for conduct? Conduct. Oh, okay. What's the definition? Somebody tell me. How you behave. Your actions. Tell me that's not juicy, just a little bit. The manner in which a person behaves, especially on a particular occasion or in a particular context. Did you get that? Action, exactly. So when you are whitewashing something, in this particular instance, you're trying to cover up something or to mask something so that a person does not find out. And that definitely applies to conduct, and it definitely applies to character, and it also actually applies to all four. You want to know why? Because you have to think. Your character is how you think and how what's going to make you act, right? So you have to think, I'm going to deceive this person. You have to think first, I'm going to deceive this person, right? And then your conduct or you acting on it after you've thought it, right? Your conduct, right, is you doing whatever it is to deceive the person, to whitewash it, to cover up, to do whatever, right? And then the fact that you have no consideration for that person, because if they knew, they probably wouldn't do whatever it is or be around you, right? And so then that shows us your moral compass. That you just want what you want and you will cover and do whatever you need to do that. Isn't that crazy? Yes, moral shows you will go against your own self. Come on. Deception is instinctual. It's not always premeditated. Really? Absolutely not. It is always premeditated because your mind controls your body. So if you thought it, you had to tell your body to do it. It's not instinctual actually at all. It's actually always premeditated. And that's why the Bible says that God is going to judge our thoughts first, because our thoughts became word and our word became action. Even if you didn't say it out loud, I'm going to do it, you had the thought and then you thought it in your mind, yes, I'm going to do it. Whether you said, yes, I'm going to do it out of your mouth or not. And if your body follows up after that, then yes, in your mind, you had a thought, you acted on the thoughts, and then your body followed suit. So yes, it's always premeditated. Always. Always. Like the watchers. I didn't mean to, lies. Look at all the steps that it took you to get to where when a person say, I don't know how this happened, baby, I didn't mean to cheat on you. Well, how many lefts did you have to take to get to her house or to the hotel? How many rights did you have to take? How many stoplights and stop signs did you run into? Yield signs even. And then how many times did you have to pick up and dial her number or FaceTime her or call her? And how many times? So when none of these things were happening, did you consider what it is that we have here? Because the first time you hit a right and didn't turn right back around and come home, you made your decision. Matter of fact, when you got up that day, you called the person, you set everything up, you got me situated or either argue with me so that you don't have to worry about me calling you so that you can go and do. Oh, no, it was so many decisions that was up until you putting yourself into this lady or doing whatever it is that you was doing that I can't take none of that. And I'm out. Several decisions happened before you got to her. Even if you at the bar and you drinking and you end up at a hotel, several turns to get there. Even with you calling an Uber to go get in the car, that was a decision. You could have called that same Uber to come home to me. You had to make it up in your mind what you was going to tell me, that your phone was off. You already started trying to get together whatever your lie was going to be to me. So, and then try to make it like no, baby, there were so many decisions you made before you got to where you telling me this old lame story. Because I understand conduct, character, and consideration and morals. I understand. It's all calculated. Exactly. That makes you look at people differently. You said this sounds like a sitcom. Is that bad? Wait a minute, Deja, what that mean? Is that good or bad, Niecy? There's always a choice, butterfly. You said it. CCCM is good, isn't it? Make you think different about when people tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how. Are you sure? Because let's run it down. When did you meet the person and you never told me about it? When did y'all exchange numbers and you never told me about it? When did y'all even have one text? I don't care if it's yes, let's do it. This is the address. When did that text come through? Tell me the dates of that. See, y'all, it's probably why I'll be single for the rest of my life. Because I'll just be looking at you like this. Like, I'm just thinking about all the decisions that you had to make until you got to that point. I don't care about the action. But you didn't consider me from 1 to 20 at no time. I don't care if you was my friend, whatever. And whatever it is that you did, you didn't consider me at all. But I'm supposed to be understanding. You didn't understand that what you was doing and why you was plotting was going to hurt me or trying to be deceptive or whitewashing. You didn't care about that. I forgive you, but I don't got to deal with you. What did you mean? Because I understand that you made several decisions to get to that last one. You just mad because I found out about it. But God had already told me, look at my journal back 2 weeks ago, to be leery of what you on right now. Your words, watch your actions, all of that. That's why I write down everything. If I have a conversation with you, not always, but back, especially back like 10 years ago. Oh, yeah, he made me write down everything, all the words that came to my mind when I was talking to a person. And I used to be like, what in the? He was teaching me character, conduct, consideration, and morals. That's why I said the word is the best teacher for learning people. The word. He said, ain't nobody new under the sun. Your dad once told you that women are mysterious, and we definitely are. It's some mysterious men out here, dude. Goodness gracious. I'd be like, I just want to pick you. Tell me what's in your brain. It's an astrophysicist, y'all. I really want to talk to this man, but I was like, no, that's weird. But I want to dig all through that man brain. You hear me? Just let me go by aisle, line by line. Like, what is it? I wish God could just let his information just absorb into it, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Like, oh, I want to ask him so many questions, but he's smart. He's a freaking astrophysicist. Like, what you gonna say? Hey, astrophysicist, man. Like, I don't know what to say. I ain't quite got that yet, but I'm gonna work on it. Yes. It's a couple people actually. It's not just one. It's a few of them. I be. Yeah. I want to know, and I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to the electric. Like, yeah, it's a master electrician I worked on with a job for a job, and man, I was absorbing information. And when the job was over, he had his apprentice come give me their personal numbers just in case I ever wanted to go and start anything and do it. I said, what? A master freaking electrician. Blew my mind, y'all. That's why I say God didn't let me be in the presence of some pretty cool people. And I just be trying to absorb all the information I can from all of them. Hmm. So, moving on. Please go to Genesis 38. Genesis 38, 11, and 30. Genesis 38, 11, and 30. So 11 through 30, excuse me. Y'all ready for the class this morning? I did all this hooping and hollering. Hey, this stuff is fun, hands-on learning. Yes, unicorn fairies. Right. Oh, I was the other, so he was the head of the electricians, but I was running the crew and getting out the office part of it. So I had to work highly with them to order products and things like that. It was pretty cool. It was great. Yes. I love that kind of stuff. I told y'all Lowe's is one of my favorite stores. Like, I love it. Tools and stuff. I want to win the HGTV like garage makeover where they put the stuff down on the floor and they got every tool you could possibly think of. Just makes my toes wiggle. It makes my toes wiggle. 38. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna look at this in ERV, but if it don't look like I need it to. Okay. Yes, I love Home Depot. I could stay in Home Depot for hours. Probably 8. Ideal day there or the bookstore, the Goodwill, bookstore, Home Depot, or Lowe's. You're definitely gonna probably have my attention for at least 5 hours straight. Forget all the restaurants and stuff. Let's go to let's see what kind of tools you know how to use. How about that? Conduct, excuse me, character, conduct, consideration, and morals. But a lot of times, y'all, if y'all ever want to know, y'all can always scroll up. Always. Yes, first date, let's build something. That's right. We can just build a stool or something. I just want to see how handy you are with them tools. Yes. That's because of my granddaddy. I think that's that. All right. So I'm going to run to the bathroom. Y'all, let everybody know we at Genesis 38. Yeah, have some days that have meaning. You walk away with something every time. You walk away with something every time. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Had to go to the restroom, y'all know. And look, came back with another cup. This one I'm always on. Okay, so look, y'all still love me because I know I be in people business, but that's my job. Y'all still love me or what? For those of you that are new, you might not know that we record on YouTube. You'll also know that I don't like repeating myself and or repeating the same things over and over, like going back and getting books and lifting them up. So one of the things you know about me is that's my biggest pet peeve. Please pay attention, and if you miss something, we always record on YouTube so you can go back and watch it, see the book, slow it down, zoom in, whatever you need to do. But that's one thing I don't like doing is repeating myself. We about to get on this, but y'all see my little picture? It's coming along. It's taking forever, but look it's coming. Y'all remember it was only a few houses on there. I got tired. I colored till I went to sleep. But we getting there. I'm gonna go finish today. I'm trying to do some stuff to relax and not be all crazy. But y'all see how the glitter be on these bad babies? I love these freaking pens. Mm-hmm. It make me happy. Yes. I love it. Like you can see the glitter in all of it. Can y'all see it? And they got metallics and everything. Yes. That's why I told y'all, get y'all something when we started getting the snow and can't go around. Man, you gotta think. These are like hardbacks, so you could put them up on the shelf, and when little kids come over, let them look at them, fake read a story, let them fake read you a story. These are good books to let your kids start fake reading. Well, tell me what the book say. Well, it was a fish in a castle, and her was ain't not no words on there, but they read by pictures first. So make it pretty. You see? Don't they? They read with pictures first. So, tell me what your story say. And her was going, and then they gonna tell you what they hear you say. You ready for that? Role play with your kids and see if they don't sound just like you. You be like, oh my God, they heard that. They know all your business. All you got to do is role play with them. And they going to tell you what they hear and what they see. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. How they feel you parent them, play with their dolls. Whatever they do to they dolls, when they get in trouble with stuff, that's what they feel like you do to them. How they talk to their dolls is how they feel like you talk to them. You teaching them to parent. You're teaching them to parent. So if you ever want to know how your little babies feel like you parent them, role play with them and let them be mama or let them be daddy and let them see as far, you be the kid. So I'm going to be your kid and you be my mama. Boy, they'll be trying to whip you with the belt and everything. Lay down. No, I said lay down. You about to get this whooping. Lay down, mommy. Hey, you better not move. I'm going to whoop you again. You be like, ooh, ow. Shut up. Go in your room and clean your room right now. Get this stuff out the closet. Get this trash up. You be like, shush, don't cry, mommy. You be quiet. You don't cry. You stop crying, I'm going to give you a whooping. Where they learn it? If they with you all day. The teachers ain't telling them they go whoop them. Try to comb your hair and everything. Oh, girl, snatch you bald. Yes. You said, Well, see, hold on. You better hush. Listen, you want to know? I worked in daycare. Them kids, I told you, them kids tell all y'all business when they be playing with their friends. I know exactly who get cussed out, who get shoved in the room, who be sneaking in the refrigerator getting food because they mom on the phone all day. Kids, tell all your business without saying nothing. Mm-hmm. Y'all better quit thinking they don't know. Listen here. Mm-hmm. Play. Look. Let them be you, and you be them, honey. Right. Character, conduct, consideration, and morals. You will see how your parenting makes your children feel. Is your character producing something good in your children? Is it producing the conduct that you want from your children? Are your children considerate of their actions and how their actions affect other people? And are you teaching your babies good morals? Because your conduct, your character, your consideration, and your morals are being ingrained into your children. They're going to act like you. At whatever stage they remember you acting. So if they met you when you was wild and young, when they hit 19, that's how they going to be. They see you toting guns and riding through the hood, bumping music as a little kid in the back seat. Don't be mad at your son because he always in the shootout. We watched you. You was training his mom from 2 years old when you letting him watch them rap videos and them Negroes is in there doing this all day and got their hands in their pants and all he see is black TV where young men are on the ground coughing up blood or running from the police or locked up in jail fighting or with a towel on their whatever. You put these visions in your child's head on how to conduct themselves out in society by what they see, by what they hear, and by how you treat them. If you want productive members of society, then you need to start teaching them how to act in a restaurant. You can do it at home. You ain't got to go to a fancy restaurant to teach them. You can do it right at your house. If you don't want them to be offensive to other people's cultures, then you need to start bringing that into your home so that you can familiarize them with it. So when they go out, they just might be the person that stand up for the exchange student. Because, man, bro, back up. Y'all don't even know nothing about them. Hey, bro, that's dumb. But you know what a lot of people are doing? They're making robots. If ain't nobody else doing it, we ain't doing it. If ain't nobody else talking about it, we ain't talking about it. If ain't nobody... What happened to being different in this world? Do I study philosophy? I study everything. As a matter of fact, one of my girlfriends told me, she said, you deal with pansophy or you whatever, and I didn't know what it means, but it's a universal knowledge, just knowledge about everything. When you connect to the source, you study everything. We study anthropology, we study sociology, we study genetics, we study everything over here. There's nothing we don't. Teacher of life. I like it, April. Yes. My daddy gave me all this juice. You want some? He got enough for you too. And everybody around you, if they want it. Infinite knowledge, and as long as you stay connected to the source, you'll have it. Ask him his million. I'm telling y'all do not understand. I be trying to put y'all on. You do not have to walk around this world confused, deceived, nothing. If you connect to the source of infinite knowledge, why would you have to walk around like that? And even the knowledge that you don't have, he'll send it to y'all. Watched it happen last night if you was in class. There's books that I've had for years that he didn't give me the pieces to until this. But I had books way before that I didn't get until 2016. It's not all about getting it all at one time. That's why I told y'all this is not, I didn't just go say, oh, I'm going to start a YouTube about books and go buy all these pretty books. No, this is stuff that I had to use, to learn, to grow, to understand God in a bigger way, more than houses and cars and whatever they be selling y'all at church. Because none of that stuff helped me. Because I can have a big house and a big car and still blow my brains out. Still cheat on my wife or cheat on my husband or beat my kids or not be an ethical person. So how is that helping me with my relationship with God? Because those are the things that he's concerned about. Your ethics and how you deal with the people out in the world that he made. And how do you exploit the things of his world, or what do you do with them? Because this is the things we're going to be judged on. So me talking to you about a 2023, send me $2,023. Because next year is gone. All right, saints. It is it's offering time. And the year is ending up. We know that everybody done had a hard year this year, honey. And the holidays is coming. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. Amen. Amen. I know COVID didn't took us out. But you know what? The Lord, I hear it in my spirit. He is saying if you sow a seed of $2,023, the Lord is going to do something miraculous in your life. We got 11 days of the year left, saints. Come on, we going to finish hard. We are going to finish hard. We're going to let the Lord know that we are grateful for the things, hallelujah, that he has given us. Excuse me, Pastor. Excuse me, Minister. Excuse me, Bishop, Apostle, Prophetess. Get somebody else to do it because I had to spend all my money on depression meds this year. That adds up to about what I spent on depression meds because you niggas won't talk about mental illness in here. I ain't got it. Get somebody else to do it. Amen. Praise the Lord, saints. This is why I used to get thrown out. I would have a little bit more money if y'all would tell me about why my bills keep being behind, because my ethics with God are not right. So I might have a little extra change to slide you, but I don't got it. Because these lessons that I need to learn, you're not teaching that. I don't got the 2023. I don't got the 17, the 1999, the 555, the 2020, nothing. I don't got it. And the reason that I don't got it is because you all are not teaching me to have it. Not ethically. And you're teaching me that if I don't got no money, something is wrong. No, maybe God is teaching me how to manage a lot. Because he told me something today when I was on the toilet, on the throne. Y'all know I do a lot of thinking in there. In the other office. And I was thinking about this. He said, look at it. Before you could manage this community, you had to be a valuable source of information and help in just your neighborhood. I don't have a neighborhood that I've lived in that the people did not know who I was, the parents and the kids. And the kids always came to my house and said, can you help me? Food, hair, somebody's jumping on me. Where is your parents? But can you just come? Yeah, hold on. Let me get my shoes. Babies used to come in my house and their feet would be stinking. I could look at their fingernails and tell they ain't had a bath. They didn't have these same clothes on for 3 days. So what Circle do? She go to the Goodwill and get these babies a bag when ain't nobody paying. Come over here tomorrow. And I stay stocked up on soap, deodorant, stuff like that. Get them a couple washcloths. Here, baby, take this home. Put it in the bag where can't nobody see, take it home. Tell your mama if she needs some groceries, let me know. Single mom, no job. But God blessed me to always have more enough to share. Even when I was struggling and down to my last, he said, give it away. Can God trust you with his people? And it starts small. Everybody want all of these, but what you gonna do with them? Are we just there to see how glamorous your life is? That's not interesting to me. That ain't about to help me with nothing in my life. Nothing. Watching you do whatever it is that you're doing, that 9 times out of 10 ain't even real. Give me some stuff that can change my life and the people's life around me, then we can talk. I don't want no half truths. I don't want no get rich quick schemes. I want stuff that's going to last, that I can teach my children and my grandchildren that will make their lives better. And that's not the popular opinion or the popular point of view or whatever. I don't give a damn, because most of the people that's popular is miserable as hell. So it's not a team I want to be on. Even though I do get lonely in here, I can still find things to be happy about every single day and stuff to take up my time. I ain't having to deal with nothing I don't want to. I pick and choose, babies. Trapped in a situation you can't get rid of that's killing you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're suffocating. Or be a little alone, you by yourself and build a shelf or do some art or something. I'll take the latter, Alex. Not that I don't want to be. And that's men too. Y'all be trapped in some stuff, boy. You see women that are supporting their men and these men are growing and you stuck with a person that's trying to suck everything out of you. You can't get nowhere. You can't grow. You can't progress. We all done deal with it. It's friends like that, family members. I don't got no time for any of it. I don't want no parts of none of it. Mm-mm. And I sit over here by myself and be in here learning, growing, doing whatever. And this is the thing. Why do y'all go to, okay, so can y'all answer me a question? Why do y'all go to clubs to meet people and then try to stop people from going to clubs when that's where you met them at? You need to start going to places Like, if you like Lowe's, single men go to Lowe's. If you like building and crafts, wherever you need to go to the places where you like doing the stuff. So that way, when that person goes out, it is not this odd thing of, why are you doing that? And blah, blah, blah. Go find somebody that actually like doing the stuff that you like to do. So go to those places without a person and they'll be there. If that's where you're supposed to meet them, but you go in a club or these whatevers and be mad because that's that person's life. Well, if you don't like a club, or don't meet people in the club. Because that's always going to be an issue. Whatever you like to do, then you'll meet people there that are, like you said, like-minded. They already in their element. If they like books, they ain't going there to meet. They ain't going there for books. Honey, I'm not trying to meet nobody. I mean, if you here, but I didn't come in here for people. The things I came in here don't talk. They don't get on my nerves. They just teach me stuff. Yeah, and they're beautiful and they smell good and they feel nice and it's just all different kinds. Yeah, no. All right. So we're going to read 4 quick stories about conduct, okay? The Quran says you should pray. Yeah, I pray all day, y'all. Why wouldn't you want to? But prayer doesn't have to be bent over. You can pray in your head and your mind while you're driving. I talk to God all day, but also just telling God, thank you, God, for every day, minute, breath, whatever. Just show me what you want me to do. See, I ask questions. Y'all be scared. I'm not scared. Okay, so tell me what this means now. Well, can you help me do it? My nails, this shelf, putting anything together. I ask him, I get on this now. Y'all see, I got my home direct on. Where you at? I got him on speed dial. Sparkly phone so that I know it's the shiny one. Hey, Dad. Yep, I be trying to tell him you got infinite knowledge. You see how quick I can talk to him? You could do it too for the price of $3 and free cents and just talking to him. No shipping and handling, no nothing. $3 and free cents. Y'all pay to talk to a psychic person that's gonna lie to you. It's free to talk to Jesus. It's free to talk to God, and He got all. It ain't no time limit on the how long you can ask. Only 4 questions for $4.99. 7 questions for 39 minutes. None of that, and He got the real answers, and it's free. All day, all night, international, no intergalactic, ain't no intergalactic prices or nothing. You ain't got to pay none of that. It's free. Free. So y'all can keep paying to hear from people that don't know. I'm going to call on the free phone. Hello. Used to be like the 1-800 pager back in the day. You didn't have to put no quarter in the thing. You was bothering if you had one of them because people could call you for free. And my daddy's a baller, so I could call him for free whenever. I ain't got to have no quarter, nickel, dime, penny, or phone service. As a matter of fact, electricity could be out, and I'm still going to be able to talk to him. And he's still going to hear. He's still going to pick up. So, you know. I don't want no parts of that. Y'all guys can only come around when the moon is full and when the rocks is right and if a chicken blood is spewed all over the place. And my daddy answered, and I ain't got none of that. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to spend no money to talk to him. I ain't got to go get a ceremonial bowl or none of that. No rocks or sticks or... I don't got to do none of that. Just say, hey, Dad. Yep. Hey, baby, what you doing? He answers on the first call. So do. I don't got to do none of that. Y'all keep on paying the people for the whatever, and I'm going to keep calling for free and giving what I want. We are not the same. Moving on. All right. I don't want to wait. Yeah, I don't want to wait. Y'all be wanting to wait on the answer. You got to wait till the moon full, jump around on your leg and shake some bones. Or I don't want none of that. I need to call. What if it's an emergency? I don't got time to do all that. I need to hear right now. I need you to put the breath back in my baby's body right now. I don't have time to wait on the full moon. I need you to encamp angels around my children right now. I don't have time to go get a ceremonial knife. I need you right now, Dad. I need you to guide the surgeon's hands when my loved one is going under the knife. And this person might not like people of my color, my race, my whatever. God, make his hands do right. Don't let the killer nurse or doctor go in my daddy room. Give him favor in the hospital. Ain't got time to wait on no new moon. I don't got time. I do not have time to wait. I don't have time to go buy the right alcohol. I don't have time to do none of that. God, I need you to come today, right now, right now, right now. Because what is that spell going to do when your baby's body is opened up? Jesus, lay it on the floor. And his blood is pumping. Pumping. Ah, my Jesus. Pumping. Stay with me, baby. Stay out. Stay with me. Who you going to call? Who? Your rocks? Your stones? Your wood statues? They can't even move themselves. How can they keep the breath of God in flesh? Y'all better go on and move around with that. I don't want no parts of it. Them beads on your baby's neck didn't keep him alive. Them beads on your neck didn't stop the traffickers from snatching your daughter. It was the Lord's angels that detoured them, hid your child, when the person that looked to take their life was right in their face. When your son is running for his life, and everybody that could be in the hood is bucking at him and bullets should be hitting him, smacking him down. God has got angels behind. God has got angels behind your baby, blocking them with the wings. What is you talking about? And you want to pray the rocks? He should have been dead. She should have been dead. But God said no, and you want to pray. That ain't keeping you safe. It is the angels that my daddy calls down from heaven to walk on the side of you and use their angel wings to protect you when the enemy unseen is right there. I don't give credit to nobody but him. Ever. Not a rock, not a piece of tree, not a piece of stone, gold, emerald, ruby, nothing that God created will get the worship that is owed to he that created it. Not even a person. Get somebody else to do it. I don't care. I'm not doing that. Because I know who heard me. I know who kept me. I know who kept me from taking myself out of here. I know who kept my children safe in my womb. When people was trying to snatch my babies out of my womb, the doctors kept saying I wasn't going to have them. They wasn't going to live. I know. When a person told me, when I see you, you will not breathe again. And God said, oh, yeah, you're going to eat them words immediately. Folks start dropping dead around them in his arms. More than one. So maybe you thought this more than one time. Be careful of your intentions because you got to eat off them too. I keep telling y'all that. What you desire for someone else comes back to you multiplied. That's good and bad. Why do you think I only pray good stuff for y'all? Because I only want good stuff back. I pray wisdom for y'all because I want more. I pray understanding for y'all because I want more. I pray all of that for y'all because that's all I want back. And I don't talk about stuff I don't want. Because then I just get more of that. No. That one, you ain't tricking me. When I tell y'all about what I do want in a man, y'all don't hear me say, I don't want this and I don't even talk about it because I don't want it. So then why would I talk about it? Because the Bible says whatever I speak, that's what I'm going to have. This negative and positive. So if you're always talking about drama, you're going to get more drama. If you did that, you'll have peace. Think about things that bring you peace. Think about things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. Be around people that make you happy and not feel horrible about yourself. And then it just grows in your life and you feel more and more of it. Why in the world would I subject myself to people that don't want to be happy and situations that don't make me feel good? I'm just going to get more of that. No. And then I'll be talking about it. So I'm pushing it way down into the future. Absolutely not. Get somebody else to do it. No. You ain't tricking me, devil. I used to. But once I learned, wait a minute, anything that I say, so that means good or bad. So if I'm talking about how I'm tired of this, I'm just going to get more of it. I'm not even talking about how tired of it. I ain't saying nothing. God move it, and I leave it. I'm not giving it no energy because the more energy I give it, the bigger it becomes in my life. God, I'm going to give you that, and you make this smile, and I'm going to move on. Ain't my job. It's above my pay grade. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Come on, Janice. Yeah, sometimes we be speaking stuff into our life and have been because that's what our parents taught us. Grandma, aunties, and uncles. I don't care how you talk to your kids and what you say to them. I'm not doing that. I'm going to speak positive. You can be whatever you want, girl. Let me see. What you got? What you done painted? Go make me something. Go design a pair of jeans for me. Mommy, yes, I'm going to let you out on one outfit. I'm going to let you paint these right here. You can make them into whatever you want, but this is it. Not your other stuff, this. Could have just started a whole designer. Oh, I forgot I got 2 kids that design stuff. Clothes, hair, whatever other kids paint. 2 of them are amazing writers. I sowed seeds that had nothing to do with money, but all of those things can make them money. And they love to do it. It's something they just love to do. It calms them. These were calming techniques. Go paint something. Go create something so you can calm down. Use that energy positively. Here goes some paint. Here go a sewing machine. Here goes some braid. Here go an airbrush gun, clippers, a comb and some shears. Oh yeah, you're gonna put that energy somewhere, but we're gonna put it in so when you get frustrated, you're gonna go and paint. You're gonna go and read, you're gonna go and write a story, you're gonna go and cook, you're gonna put that energy into positive things and not negative things. Cultivate your children, don't raise them. It's the difference. Cultivate them, don't raise them. Cultivate them. Good morning, Faye. Good morning. Cultivate your, that's another C. Cultivated character produces consideration and great morals. Ooh, that was good. Cultivated character produces good conduct and good morals. That's good. Thanks, Dad. Think about it, y'all. That's good. Cultivated character produces good conduct and morals. That's what the Bible's always talking about, sowing and reaping and understanding cultivation and agriculture. That's good, y'all. Thanks, Dad. You see, infinite knowledge. Every day he adding a different letter. We got another C. It ain't three, it's four. Cultivated conduct, or excuse me, cultivated character produces good conduct and morals. That's good, y'all. Teachers, grab that. I'm a kindergarten, preschool, high school, college, church, Sunday school teachers, neighborhood teachers. Grab that. Grab that and put that on some beautiful signs around y'all house so them babies can see. Husbands and wives. Think about that. That applies to marriage. The Bible says, teach the young women how to be mothers. Fathers, y'all supposed to teach. So not only are you teaching them how to be an individual, but you have to teach them how to work in a couple, in a group as well. So how can you book me to speak? I don't. You know I don't speak, sweetie baby. I'm doing it right now. I'm booked. You see it? Please write that down. Put it up in your cubicle. Y'all draw something real cute or go online and print that and put it in your cubicle. So when people walk by or your workstation, when they come over there with that crazy BS, they already know what you own now. I'm cultivating my character so that my conduct and my morality will be good. I don't got time for all that other stuff. I'm cultivating my children. I'm not raising them. No, they don't get on my nerves. This is a great science experiment. I get to see what I do to them and how it works in their lives and how it manifests. So, no, yeah, I'm good. Ain't that crazy? Makes you think. Were you taught to be a good husband? Were you taught to be a loyal wife? Were you taught to be a good mother? Were you cultivated or were you raised? Go back and look at you and don't be mad about it. Change it. Daddy, she is not listening about speaking engagements. I told you my daughter getting on my nerves. I gotta not talk to her that much. I'm not about to do it. Get somebody else to do it. When she call and say, get somebody else to do it and hang up. Mm-mm. She playing. Stop saying stuff, girl. No. No. Now I gotta go to the bathroom again. We really about to get on this because it's good. So let me just go on the four stories we going just in case y'all want to go read them. Y'all ready? No, let me not go ahead. All right. I'm not gonna do that. All right, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. Don't do it. I ain't dead. I'm not gonna do it. I'll be right back. I ain't got no sugar this morning. Not yet. I ain't had none. I'm trying to get my stuff done first. Cause I been laid down. I ain't got no sugar, but I got some Kool-Aid. I can mix this in with my little lemonade. Just hold on a second. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Y'all remember that? I got baptized to that song. It used to be a little terrorizing to me. Go sing that. Cheers. Oh, that's good mixed with lemonade. Dang it. Don't get the chemical lemonade. The green juice in real lemonade, fire. Winning. I just thanks. Okay. You already had your juice? Mm-hmm. I just poured it. Oh, that is good. That'll be fire frozen. Oh, that's real good. Y'all, lemonade and the green juice. A splash of the green juice in your lemonade. Stupid. That's good. Ooh. Get you some concentrated to make you some real lemonade. Baby, just drop a little bit of that in there. Ooh, that's nice. That's real fruity and fun. That's good. Oh, yes, Karen, you did something there. You did something there. Oh, yes, baby, it's going to be on and cracking. Let's go. Okay. What's the green juice? It's a herbal supplement for my lupus and stuff. It helps with joints and memory and focus factor and whole sort of other appetite. Yeah. Helps with brain function. Yep. Anxiety and cares of the world. Yeah. Did I make it? No. Miss Nichols, I did not. Gifted by Karen makes it. She's on Karen with a Y. She's on IG. All right, let's go. Oh, thank you so much. I told you this is like so let me tell y'all something, then we're gonna get on here. When I was 23, I met a gentleman who was gonna help me build a women's holistic center. That's what I was thinking about at 23. Mind you, single mom, ain't never been to medical school. But he asked me what I wanted to do. And he said, whatever you want to do, I'ma fund it. Right? I wanted to have a women's holistic center. At 23 years old, that was my dream. To have a women's holistic center where you could come and we took care of your mind, your body, your soul, everything. That was my dream, to have a women's holistic center. And then a family holistic center, right? So with that, even though I don't have the physical building, I feel like we still do a lot of that here. I feel like we do a lot of mental healing here, spiritual healing here. You get to heal your inner child here. You get to learn about medicine and your health. So in all reality, even though I don't have a physical building where I can touch y'all and interact with y'all personally, God literally made my dream come true just over the internet. Almost 20 years later, 19 years later, he made that very dream come true. So I'm grateful. That's why I say, y'all, this is so much bigger than just TikTok and whatever. That's why I don't care about it, because y'all don't know the prayers that I prayed and the things that I've been through and the things that I wrote down that I told God I want to do. And he is letting them all come to pass through TikTok. The very thing that for 3 years, my kids was like, get on my sister here. No, they don't have to be on there doing nothing stupid. They just be on there doing stupid stuff. That ain't funny to me. Like, I promise you, my kids be like, Mom, you don't laugh at nothing. It's not funny. And look at me on TikTok every day for 5 hours at a time. Oh, Jesus. Don't say what you won't do, because I sure said I'm not ever getting on that. That's an app I will not download on my phone. For 3 years I said it. I'm on here every day. Don't say what you won't do. Don't say what you won't do. Listen. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. I'll be sending out some more books this evening to y'all because they finally stocked up. They said they got 14 books. 14. So I can only send out, unless some people go buy some, I can only send out 14 books today. Told y'all we bought them all the other day. I had to wait for them to restock, and I only got 14. I'm tired of Amazon. Get y'all stuff together. We done sold all the books. Y'all need to make some more. You got all that money. Tired of selling y'all and y'all ain't got it. Y'all Amazon, get it. Stock it up. We need a whole warehouse just for our books. Sick of this. Sick of this. Y'all already know what we about around here. I know me too, Miss Audrey. Uh-huh. Nah, Amazon got the best price for both books right now, and you can get them in a couple days. I mean, you can get them other places, but I don't want to have to go through that whole checkout process. Amazon has made it very easy. If I'm trying to send out however many books, I don't want to have to go through that process over and over when I can just go down. And the reason I do that is because Amazon, I got my list of who I sent books to, because some people have sent books twice. But if your name is already in my addresses, then I already know I sent you books, so I ain't sending no more. So I have to go. That's why I said all that emailing back. I ain't gonna be able to do it because I gotta go through every single time. I gotta go through them names, because some names look similar. Some people have the same name, but it's a different city, different address. So I have to go through and make sure that I have not sent you books or whatever. So it's all right. Let's get to this. Wow. Okay. All right. So look, y'all. Um, 11 verse. What is this? Is this easy to read? Yes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now we at 6. Go to the 6th verse, y'all. Yeah, he needs to. I ordered my book. Wait a minute. What? I ordered my book almost a week ago, and they still ain't got here. They canceled your order, girl. I mean, sorry, cause we be buying them out. Every time we get new followers, they get sold out. If we get 2,000 new followers, it's at least 500 of them books probably being sold. Because every time we get new followers, they want to know where we're reading from. We even get people that just come in, hear a little bit, and they never come back. But they go order them books. Yeah, 38. Mm-hmm. Genesis, we gonna read a couple things, but we at Genesis 38 right now, y'all. 38 and 6. So it says Judah chose a woman named Tamar to be his wife. I'm sorry, to be the wife of his first son, Er. E-R. Looks like a little bit. But Er did many bad things. The Lord was not happy with him, so the Lord killed him. Did y'all get that? Did y'all see that? Wizardology sold out yesterday. Y'all saw Wizardology out yesterday. You bought the last one. Wow. You seen the Mariah too? You got to order yours yesterday? Listen. Sorry, not sorry, Amazon. OM. You woke up this morning like, dang, man. Hey, they be having them. Hey, call Half Price Bookstore. Call Half Price. No, they don't play. Call Half Price Bookstore. Because some people found them at other places and they had every book. Was it Barnes and Noble? Somebody found them at Barnes and Nobles or somewhere else. Yeah, we is with these books. I had to save it in my cart. You got two from Walmart for $6. They got them at Walmart. Ooh, they got them at. Well, she said she got two for $6 at Walmart. They got them at Target too. The allergy series, y'all. They got them at Target, y'all. There you go. Where's the other one? We missing one. Where is it? Where is our book, y'all? Mm-mm. Oh. I think it's what, 12 books in this series or something? I know I gotta be quicker than that. Listen, y'all already know. I do not play with y'all. I already know how y'all do. I already know how y'all do. I have learned my lesson with you all. So there's more books, but I only have 3. That's why I only got 3. And I bought this one at the Goodwill or somewhere for like 50 cents. But they got Egyptology. These are the only ones that I have. Wizardology. And I got Dragonology. I love this too. They feel so good though. It's back on Amazon. Okay. You about to get the Oceanology. Don't tell me. I won't pause series. I gotta wait, y'all. I gotta wait. I can't buy them all at one time. I got to wait for my budget to get together. I'll be right back, y'all. They got 17 books left. Wow. Y'all just gonna keep. Zarvis, you listen. They said go to the Walmart app, y'all. Uh, y'all gotta go. Okay, nobody don't be listening to me. Who remembers me telling y'all that the reason that I like going to the Goodwill is because I used to pray before I went there, and then whatever it is that I needed, it would be there. Who remembers me saying that? That's the main reason I go to the Goodwill, because he can put whatever I want there. Y'all be going to see when you go to them other stores is if they have it. But at the Goodwill, you can say, God, these are the things that I need, and he can put them there, and then you go there and they be right there. Brand new, used, whatever, right there. Be intentional of your thoughts and what you want to see when you go, and it'll be there. I told y'all about my couches. I told my ex-husband, I said, ooh, I want some lambskin leather couches, nice with the recliners in them. I said, I ain't never had a blue couch. I want some dark blue, like a nice, like blue, like cobalt or royal blue couches. Y'all, we went to the Goodwill, and it just so happened to be the first Saturday. And I got them couches that's in my living room that got recliners that go all the way back into beds, honey. Lambskin leather for $115 for both. God said, if you think it, I can do it. So why do y'all only think about the stuff he can't do or he won't do? I don't think about none of that. I only think about what I want. I told y'all. I don't think that he can't put it there. When I told my ex-husband I wanted two white leather sleigh beds for my daughters, y'all, he went to work that day and somebody had set him out on the side of the road, but it was a real rich neighborhood, the very size and exactly what I wanted. I wanted twin sleigh headboards for them. And he got to work and said, baby, this is crazy. And I wanted a bird bath. He came home with and I wanted a fire pit. I wanted white sleigh bed, leather headboards for my girls. I wanted a bird bath and I wanted a fire pit. When I tell y'all he used to be a trucker or whatever, like delivery driver, he came home that same day with all of those things on his truck. He said, I don't know how you do it. I said, just bring me my stuff. Simply pit. Oh, and an ottoman. I wanted the real big ottomans, but I wanted to recover it myself because I don't want to pay money. That came too. All of those things came in one day. And I had just talked to him about them probably earlier that morning or later that evening, the day before. And they showed up the next day. I was like, oh, yes. He said, this is crazy. No, just bring me my stuff. Just bring me my stuff. I don't care. See, y'all be worried about how it comes. I don't care who it comes from and how it comes. Just give me my stuff. That's it. That's what y'all be stressed about. I don't got to worry about it. All I got to do is ask and believe that he going to do it. And he can use whoever he wants to bless me. Whoever he wants. Y'all have to put, I'm accepting all. With capital A, capital L, capital L. From all. Capital A, capital L, capital L. I don't want it. Girl, she trying to buy my baby some clothes. Girl, size 7. Shoe size 2.5. Draw size 6. Yes, you can be the stepmama. Yes, you can come take them to all of the parks because you want to look real good for that daddy. My baby benefit from that, girl. Yes, sir. You can come take my son and take him to the park and go buy him some. Have a good daddy day. It takes a village. Yeah. Well, can we take the kids? You sure can. Do you need any extras? Come on now. Come on, Day. Y'all be thinking, you're thinking small. Think big. You want to, see, look at this. Now, let me show you something, young ladies. You want your BBL, right? You want your BBL? You want your BBL. And you want to work more hours. Quit fighting with your baby daddy girlfriend and be friends with her. Then you'll be able to go work all the hours you want to get your BBL. Be her friend so she'll watch your kids. She want to impress the daddy. Anyway, girl, do you need anything? Because I'm going to go work me a overtime. Why is you arguing with your help? Well, I wanted to take little Jamie and get him some shoes. Yeah. Can you get him 2 pair, please? One for school and one for him to play in. Thank you. Y'all different. Bring all the Christmas presents. Because then that's money that I can go spend on something else for my kids. See, y'all be thinking wrong. Why is you arguing with the help? Exactly. God sent you some help. He don't help, but she do. Why are you mad at her? Half the time, it be the girlfriend forcing the Negro to come get the kids anyway. Y'all is tripping with the wrong person. Go help. Let her be another mama so you can go get it, girl. Come get these kids. All of them. Everybody. Y'all be tripping. My stepmom, and come on. This is a village, baby. I can't do it by myself. If he ain't with me, good. Can y'all keep them on Tuesdays? And then I bring them over on Saturday. And if y'all kids want to come over here, as long as they act like they got some sense, we'll swap this out, baby. I ain't trying to be stressed out. This is a benefit for your children because she probably got a lot of stuff to teach, but you teach them don't like her. You ain't doing nothing but making it hard for your baby. Because over time, that man just gonna stop coming to get your kid because that kid causes their house problems. So then you hurt your child. Because now because of your silly self, your baby can't go over to daddy's house. Because you constantly causing problems. So you hurting your child, idiot, which means you never ain't going to have no time. Because now they're going to start cutting up in school. Now they're going to start fighting. It's going to be all this. You did that to your damn self. And that's why I picked up and cut out on all my baby daddies. They used to be trying to call my mom and find out where I am. Why? Is you going to do something? Send the money first so I know you're serious. Then I might send you a phone number or address or something. What you need? Because you ain't about to keep popping in and out of my baby life when you feel like you ain't. No. We're not doing none of that. What do you need? You don't need to know where we live. What do you need? Do you plan on coming to visit? No? Oh, okay. Is you going to send something? No? Oh, okay. No, that ain't none of your business. Absolutely none. Oh, no, let me not do that. Let me get my coffee. You better stay away from that. I don't play that. Crazy. Moving on. Moving on. So, it says, did many bad things. The Lord was not happy with him. So the Lord killed him. The Lord was not happy with him, so the Lord killed him. Uh-huh. Listen. It says, then Judah said to Er's brother Onan, go and sleep with your dead brother's wife, because become like a husband to her. If children are born, they will belong to your brother Er. Onan knew that the children from this union would not belong to him. He had sexual relations with Tamar, but he did not allow himself to stay inside her. This made the Lord angry, so he killed Onan too. Y'all got that? He said, make children with her. He said, them ain't going to be my kids. No. God said, we'll die. That don't sound fluffy to y'all. Do that sound like a fluffy God to y'all? Do that sound like a God that be playing? The brother said, get somebody else to do it, and God said, bet. You said it, Taji. That's exactly what happened. He said, nah, get somebody else to do it. God said, bet. See? We not in a PDF. We in Genesis. And y'all be playing. That's why I be like, what Bible do y'all be reading where he just fluffy and don't give a dang? What? What God you worship? Because that ain't the one I know. All right. Who? This made the Lord angry, so he killed Onan also. Then Judah said to his daughter-in-law Tamar, go back to your father's house and stay there, and don't marry until my young son Shelah grows up. Judah was afraid that Shelah would also be killed like his brothers. So Tamar went back to her father's home. Later, Judah's wife, the daughter of Shua, died. And after Judah's time of sadness, he went to Timnah with his friend Hira from Adullam. Judah went to Timnah to have the wool cut from his sheep. And Tamar learned that Judah, her father-in-law, was going to Timnah to cut the wool from his sheep. Tamar always wore clothes that showed that she was a widow. So she put on some different clothes and covered her face with a veil. And then she sat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hope y'all still love me. Just wait one moment. Jesus, thank you. Find what I'm looking for. Y'all knew it was coming, didn't you? You just hold on a second. Just hold on one moment. So I'm gonna try to read through this thing. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Cause this is how she normally dressed. This is how she normally dressed. In clothes of mourning. Am I wrong? This is how she dressed. This is it. This is what she wore. And this is how you know she was a widow. So she took a veil and covered her face. Something that she didn't do prior to. Okay? So you can see me, but you can't. So you, unless okay, it says Tamar always wore clothes that showed that she was a widow. So she put on some different clothes and covered her face with a veil. Then she sat down near the road going to Enam and a town near Timnah. Tamar knew that Judah's younger son Shelah was not grown up, but Judah would not make plans for her to marry him. Judah traveled on that road and saw her, but he thought she was a prostitute. Because prostitutes couldn't show their face back in the day, but they had to still wear the same clothes that the other woman knew, but you knew they was different because they couldn't show their face. So she went and sat by the road like a woman of the night when her father-in-law came. He wouldn't marry her son, and all her other sons was dead, but God had gave a direct order that lineage needed to come out of that bloodline. So immediately, her character and conduct it says, Judah traveled on the road and saw her, but he thought she was a prostitute. Her face was covered with a veil like a prostitute. So he went to her and said, let me have sex with you. Judah did not know that she was Tamar, his daughter-in-law. She said, how much will you give me? What that bag do, daddy? Literally. Judah answered, I will send you a young goat from my flock. She answered, I agree to that. I take the goat, but I'm looking for something else. What you got? Okay? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read through this thing. She answered, I agree to that, but you must first give me something to keep until you send the goat. And Judah asked, what do you want me to give you as proof that I will send you the goat? Tamar answered, give me your seal and its string and your walking stick. Then Judah gave these things to her. Then Judah and Tamar had sexual relations and she became pregnant. When Tamar went home, she took off her veil that covered her face. I got the receipts, boo. I don't need nothing else because I got the receipts. Nah. Oh, he was here. Yeah, he came over here. He sure did. He didn't even know who he was talking to. Then Tamar went home and took off her veil that covered her face and put on the special clothes that showed that she was a widow. 20. Later, Judah sent his friend Hira to Enam to give the prostitute the goat he promised. Judah also told Hira to get the special seal and the walking stick from her, but Hira could not find her. He asked some of the men at the town of Enam, where is the prostitute? Where the hoe at? The hoe that's always by the road over there. What hoe? The one hoe. The one that I seen on the road, it ain't no hoe that be over there. No, it is. Because she got my walking stick, my ring, and my string. Ain't no hoe been over here. We ain't got no hoes over here. Only widows. The men answered, there has never been a prostitute. We ain't got no hoes over here. Ain't no ain't no hoes over here, huh? You got some hoes over here, huh? Do you got some hoes over here, huh? Ain't no hoes over here. We ain't got none. So Judah's friend went back to Judah and said, I cannot find the woman. The men who live in that place said that there was never a prostitute there. So Judah let her keep the things. I don't want people to laugh at us. I tried to give her to go, but we couldn't find her. That's enough. After about 3 months later, someone told Judah, your daughter-in-law Tamar sinned like a prostitute, and now she is pregnant. Your daughter-in-law sinned like a prostitute, and now she's pregnant. 3 months later, she's showing something that went on. Then Judah said, take her out and burn. Judah said, take her out and burn her. The men went to Tamar to kill her. But she sent a message to her father-in-law that said, the man who made me pregnant is the man who owns these things. Look at them. Whose are they? Whose special seal and ring is this? Whose stick is this? Got a little present for you, Judah. You said burn me? Whose stick is it? Who ring is this? Ain't this your style, Judah? Ain't this your ring, Judah? You said burn me. They might as well burn you too, because you guilty of the same sin that I is, because I'm pregnant by you. This your baby, homie. So you kill me, you killing your kid. Judah recognized these things and said, she is right. I was wrong. I did not give her my son Shelah like I promised. And Judah did not sleep with her again. And y'all said the Bible ain't juicy? Where? Y'all know what this is. Keep playing with me and I'm going to be your stepmama. Oh, people are still doing the same thing right now. That's exactly what she did. Her husband died. The daddy wouldn't give her what she was due, so she became the stepmama. The baby mama. You won't be my baby's granddaddy, so you're going to be my baby's daddy. I said, oh, wait a minute. She sure did that. Character, conduct, and consideration in your morals. He could have killed her to hide his secret. He could have killed her to hide his secret. But he fessed up. No, I slept with her. That is my baby. Men. She disguised herself like she was a good girl. She wasn't going to tell you, and now she making your life a living hell because she exposing you with all your screenshots. I get it. But be a man and stand up. Be a man of your word and do the things that you say, and then you don't have to worry about those things. Which I think about my digs. They authentic. This is gonna be in a few more things. Y'all know I might not have it on here just right. I'm learning, but it give me a bit. I think this is supposed to be underneath the other one, but we getting there, ain't we? Do this help with the visuals? Do this be helping y'all see how this could have went down around here? I'll be trying to make it as authentic as I can without being over there. You know what I'm saying? That was good, wasn't it? This is probably the wrong shindig. I probably should have did it the other way, but you know, right? Mm-hmm. I'll be right back. Get all of this out. See, it's real. Mm-hmm. I love y'all. Let me put my clothes back on. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. What y'all think about that? Isn't that interesting? And y'all don't be wanting to read the Bible. Why is this? I was looking for this hair tie, and it's right there in my hair. That's what I was looking for. Y'all see, the Bible is good, and it teach you about conduct of people. Because we see it's little chicks on there saying my boyfriend cheated on me, so I married his daddy. So it's still happening. And now I have his little brother and sister. That stuff is still happening to this day, right now. It's still happening right now. Thank you so much, Queen of Cosmetics. Thank you, Pumpkin. All right, so we moving on to the next one. So all of these stories today have to do with conduct, character, consideration, and morals. Okay. I make you want to do skits from the Bible. Please do. Please do. They're called parables. Oh, yes. All right. Next story. 2 Samuel 13:1 through 22. Thank you so much, Funkin. Second story is 2 Samuel 13:1 through 22. Yes, Taji, that would be good. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I taught children's church Sunday and I did a skit with them and we looked up the words. Yes, Mimi saved by grace. Did they love it? I know they had a good time because kids love acting out stuff. And you can go to the Goodwill and get costumes for a little or nothing and start a costume box. Helps them remember the stories. 1 through 22. Oh, that made me excited. Them babies learning. They gonna be wanting to act out again. Watch. Yes, that's good. You do your thing, Mama. I'm proud of you. Yes. Teach them babies so they know how to study the word early. What does this mean? Then you can look it up in the kid version of how they can understand it. Told y'all. They remembered. See? Better than Mr. Rogers changing his shoes. That used to be my favorite show, though. Come on, Charlie. Take us to the land of make believe. Let's go. Hurry up. Get over there. Do the glossy thing and get on in. That and Pinwheel. And today's special, baby. What? Today's special, Pinwheel and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah, you got me for a few hours. Mm-hmm. Yep. Love Pinwheel. Pinwheel was my show. And today's special. Yes. Yes, yes. All right. We back at Tamar. Reading Rainbow. Oh, don't forget Reading Rainbow. They in there too. Reading Rainbow was my other one. Don't worry about it. I got you. What? I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. Listen. I remember them wheeling the TV in on that tall thing. We had to sit in the library, lined up, sit down, crisscross applesauce, baby, and watch Reading Rainbow. We didn't have flat screens and all that. They had to wheel the TV in from the audio-visual department, and everybody didn't have one at the same time. You had to sign up for it on your day. Uh-huh. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? And then you got to go in the library and pick your book and figure out what you was going to do. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, they did. That was good times there. That was good times. Wasn't on YouTube. Mm-mm. TV nap. TV time was nap time. Schoolhouse Rock. Yes. Yes. Yes, honey. I love library day. Then by my second grade, I was already the TA. I got to put the little pockets in there, put the card in there, put the books where they go, put the stickers on them, do the barcodes. Oh yeah, second grade, I was ready. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Sheba, all of that. Yes. It comes from Genesis 38, Miss Shakira. Genesis 38. Having a library card was your first credit card. You show me. I told you I got a book in here with a library card in it right now. I'm gonna write my name on it. My Shel Silverstein book got a pocket in a. Don't play with me. And do. Where is it? Oh, is it this one? No, it's another book. Not my Shel Silverstein. Hold on. Which one is it? Oh, I thought it was my. Is this not my Shel Silverstein book? This should have a. Hold on, y'all. It might be my. It's one of these other books. I thought it was my Shel Silverstein. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, which book is it? All right, y'all. I can't find it right now. I have to remember which. I thought it was my Shel Silverstein book. Guess not. But y'all remember this book? Y'all remember this dude? Y'all want a poem? The Prayer of a Selfish Child. The Prayer of a Selfish Child. Conduct. Even in Shel Silverstein. Look at that. Let's read what it say. And that's funny because God said he don't listen to selfish prayers. God himself says he don't listen to selfish prayers. So let's see what it say. It says, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my toys to break. So none of the other kids can use them. Amen. It's a lot of adults that pray that prayer. I'll break it before I let you have it. So you prayed the selfish child prayer back in the day. If you can't be with me, if you ain't with me, you ain't gonna be with nobody. If I ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Shel Silverstein. So you prayed this prayer when you was little. If I can't have it, can't nobody have it. If I'm not happy, ain't nobody happy. If I can't have him, I don't want his life to be good. Did you pray the selfish prayer trial when you were little? Character, conduct, and consideration. This baby said if I die, I break all my toys so can't nobody play with them. How many of y'all feel like that about if you don't get success, nobody around you should have it? If you're not happy in a relationship, nobody else should have one. If you miserable, everybody else need to be miserable. If you having a bad day, everybody else do too. Sounds like you're a selfish person to me. So, a light in the attic. I think this is a light in the attic. Yep, a light in the attic by Shel Silverstein. And this how I be feeling about my books, y'all. Take your kids to the Goodwill and let them pick out some books instead of toys. You get one toy, 4 books. One toy, 4 books. Where the sidewalk ends is another good one, Kristen. Yes. How do you get them to read? Let them pick the books that they want. Take them to the Goodwill and let them stop trying to force them to read. It don't matter as long as they read it. You try to make them read certain stuff, let them pick their own books and then they'll read it. Don't tell them what to read. Only reason I say Goodwill because I was not good at taking books back to the library. I forget, be overdue, have fees. So I say go to the Goodwill. So that way, for whatever you was gonna pay for the fees, you can have the books. I wasn't good at taking them back. I forget. The kids be and put them on their shelf, and now, so I just start going to the Goodwill. Forget the library. I can't afford the library. It's too expensive. I'm just going to go to the Goodwill so we could just have them. Just in case they damage them or anything, I don't got to pay. Oh, I have about 12 books in the last month because of this class. Oh, girl. When we first started, it was husbands and wives putting their spouses on book budgets. I think some of them are still on. Who's still on a book budget from your spouse? Tell the truth. Take the TV. It'll teach them something. Take the TV. They ain't gonna have nothing else but to do but to read. Oh yeah, the library do sell books too. I forgot they do. They have book sales and stuff where you can get books for like 10 cents, $1, stuff like that. Check there too. You need a bookshelf now. He said you need to be. I'm going today. They have Price Bookstore. Did you get their books, Jay? Did they get delivered yesterday? It's another one coming from my niece who on Friday. This is the Urban Virgil. I love it. Well, thank you, Mr. Omari. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So let's read this. Let's get this going. So we at 2 Samuel 13, 1 through 22. Your daughter just bought you a bookshelf. Oh, I love you too, Jay. Pick whichever one you want and give everybody their stuff. I just got yelled at for having books in the bed and he trying to get it in space. I know, honey. Listen, I told y'all it'll be so many books around. Listen, my bed. Whenever somebody do come, they gonna have to figure out how to get in between me and the books. You have a great day too. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. 2 Samuel 13. We ready? Oh, happy birthday, Pumpkin. Early, just in case I forget. Okay. Is it just me or is the other half of the bed a bunch of books? No, it ain't just you, Amber. And it was like that even when I was married. My ex-husband used to be like, we had a California, well, I have a California King right now. And down the middle, you can bet them up. And on the side of my bed, it was pens and markers. He used to be like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. Although he'll come in, they'd be books in the living room on the floor because we didn't have like a den. So I have them, listen. Yeah, I need all the, y'all see how many books I can pull out for one subject. So yeah, it used to be crazy. At least I ain't here like doing nothing else. You know I'm at home studying. You get the side eye, girl. Get used to it. Well, I had bookshelves. I actually did have two bookshelves, but they broke one. So I had one bookshelf, and then the rest of my books was on the floor because when I moved in here, they broke my other bookshelf. Yeah, I was real mad about that. They broke it. So I had to just go ahead and throw it away because they broke it. I had two. I had the one that was behind me with the glasses on it that you slide up, and then I had another one and they broke it. So the movers did. My hubby now has his own bed because the other half of my bed is pile high. Now wait a minute now. Now don't push him out. Move now. You can't. No. Now that ain't it now. Put the books on the other side and get him back. Give him his side of the book. Don't do that. You share the books with him. No. Get him back in there, sis. Come on. Move the books to the other side on the floor and give him his space. Yeah, go on and give him his space back. Your husband be fussing about books every day. Okay. Y'all, who husbands and wives be mad because y'all got books in the bed and papers and pens? Got him in the room with the kids. Y'all don't. Now listen. Yeah, don't put him out the bed. Don't put her out the bed. Don't put him out the bed. Put them books to the side. It's the time and the place for everything, and they don't belong on your husband or wife's side of the bed. Sorry, family. All my sister-in-laws and brother-in-laws, I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. That was not the intent. They were supposed to keep the books in the living room. You used to stack them on the floor, now the tower done reached your window. She said if he do or say anything, he in. Family, get them books out the bed and put them on the floor. Always on the computer or the phone. Listen, my husband almost laid on my glasses, which the next was all my books. Y'all, come on now. Okay, good morning. Celebrate my birthday with a box from Auntie K, honey. Auntie K is putting it down. You hear me? I love her. I actually got a chance to talk to her yesterday. Get them back in the bed, y'all. Quit playing. My dog been my back. Oh no. Now he would have got a little nose tap or something. He built you a bookshelf. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, cousin or nephew. That's right. Supporter and I'm not because you gotta think they like, dang, my wife or my husband, they sitting here learning all this stuff. That makes them feel proud. It's books over Birkin, not books over husband. Right. Don't get rid of your husband or your wife. Please don't do that. Because they don't keep you warm at night. I got a blow dryer. I'm trying to tell you. Yes. My sisters are ruthless. All right, y'all. Come on. Let's get to the next one. Y'all ready? Get my family members back in the bed and get the books on the floor though. Yeah, I sleep with it. But I did that even when I was married. I slept with a blow dryer before my husband, during my husband, and after. Sure do. Mm-hmm. All right. So it says David had a son named Absalom. Absalom had a very beautiful sister named Tamar. Another one of David's sons, Amnon, was in love with Tamar. So they were half brother and sister. She was a virgin, and Amnon wanted her very much, but he did not think it was possible for him to have her. He thought about her so much that he made himself sick. He was obsessed with his half sister. Y'all ready? Character. Hold on though. Listen. Listen. Y'all ready for this? Listen. Cultivated character produces good. Cultivated character produces good conduct and morals. Right? 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 Cultivated conduct produces good character. Y'all know good conduct and morals, right? So look, we're going to read again. David had a son named Absalom. Absalom had a very beautiful sister named Tamar. Another one of David's sons, Amnon, was in love with Tamar. She was a virgin. Amnon wanted her very much, but he did not think it was possible for him to have her. He thought about her so much that he made himself sick. Amnon had a friend named Jonadab, son of Shemiah. Shemiah was David's brother. Jonadab was a very clever man, and he said to Amnon, "You are the king's son. So why do you always look so sad? Tell me what the trouble is." Okay? Amnon told Jonadab, "I love Tamar, but she is the sister of my half-brother Absalom." And Jonadab said to Amnon, "Go to bed, pretend you're sick, then your father will come to see you. Tell him, please let my sister Tamar come in and give me food to eat. Let her make the food in front of me, then I will see it and eat it from her hand." Hey, bro, I want this chick, man. Man, I want her bad, bro. Like, literally, I be dreaming about her every night, bro. Everywhere I go, I see her. Hey, bro, let me tell you what you do. What I do, homie? Hey, look. So, if you pretend like you see, she a caring girl and she a virgin. She ain't never had nobody. So, bro, tell your daddy that you want her to come cook for you. And boom, that's going to be your way in. Fake like you sick, bro. She going to have to come take care of you. Dang, bro. You right. I never thought about that. Bet. I'm about to do it. Yep. Or, hey, bro, it's this little chick. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get at her. What? Hey, bro, I'm going to set it up for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I already know her big brother and everything, bro. I'm going to set it up for you. She going to be ready. Don't even trip. Hey, I heard she a virgin, bro. Yeah, bro. She is. She ain't nobody even bust her down yet. I'm going to get it together. She trusts me, too. Don't even worry about it. I have her ready for you. And I'm going to give her a little something so she already ready. Ring, ring. Hey, little mama, what you doing? You know my homeboy. I'm about to throw a little shindig. You won't come over? Yeah. Who about to be there? Just me and my homeboys. I guess. Is he? Okay. It's a whole setup to get your baby. It's people around you that are plotting on your children. Let's read. Then I will see it and eat it from her hand. So Amnon lay down in bed and pretended, whitewashed, deceived, deceitful, plotted to be sick. King David came in to see Amnon. He said to King David, please let my sister Tamar come in. Let her make me 2 cakes. Let her make 2 cakes for me while I watch. Then I eat from her hand. David sent 2 messengers to Tamar's house. They told her, go to your brother Amnon's house and make some food for him. So Tamar went to the house of her brother Amnon. He was in bed, and Tamar took some dough and pressed it together with her hands and cooked the cakes. So she did this while he watched. He was getting turned on, y'all. Because if you making bread and you cooking and you pressing, you bending over, flipping stuff, turning around. So you being a voyeur. Because you ain't sick, so you at full strength. Eight. So Tamar went to the house of her brother Amnon. He was in bed. Tamar took some dough, pressed it together with her hands, and cooked the cakes. She did this while he watched. Then Tamar took the cakes out of the pan and set them out for him, but he refused to eat. He said to his servants, get out. Leave me alone. Hey, bro, it's time for y'all to bounce. What you about to do? Nothing. I don't feel good. I'm about to lay down. Where is this story in the Bible? We in 2 Samuel 38. I'm sorry, 13. You're right. I'm sorry, 2 Samuel 13. I knew he did it wrong, but never thought about the whole setup. I told you. We get ready to get to that, Tammy. You on it. Look. He said, hey, y'all, bro, bounce. Let's go. I'm about to lay down. 10. We at 10. Then Amnon said to Tamar, bring the food into the bedroom and feed me by hand. I'm too sick to, I can't even hold it up. Can you feed me? I don't feel good. I don't know. I don't know why I can't. Can you just come in here and feed me, please? I can't even sit up. I tried to sit up at the table, but I'm just gonna go lay down. Can you just come in there with me and just kind of feed me if you can? Ain't nothing wrong with you. So now, after you done sat and watched me make these cakes, you done plotted on me. You're pretending to be sick, and now you want me to feed you like we in love. Like I'm feeding you because I love you and we getting ready to feed you strawberries. You're pretending to be ill. So Tamar took the cakes she had made and went into her brother's bedroom. She started to feed Amnon, but then he grabbed her hand. He said to her, sister, come and sleep with me. Sister, come. And he grabbed her hand. So what happened to your strength for you to put it to your mouth? Now you got enough strength to hold my hands and hold me down. But a minute ago you was feeble with Tamar said to Amnon, no, brother, don't force me to do this. Don't do this shameful thing. Terrible things like this should never be done in Israel. I would never get rid of my shame. People would think that you are just a common criminal. Please talk with the king. He'll let you marry me. Because they wasn't from the same mama and daddy, they had different mamas. And back then, that could happen. She said, don't take it. Just ask my daddy for your hand in marriage. For my hand. Why you going to bring shame to me? We are just in regular 2 Samuel 13. 14, but Amnon refused to listen to Tamar. He was stronger than she was, so he forced her to have sexual relations with him. Then Amnon began to hate Tamar. He hated her much more than he loved her before. Amnon said to her, get up and get out of here. So now that you was so sick over this girl, you was sick, lusting after her, dreaming about her. Now you done got what you wanted, and now you hate her. Don't call you. I don't know why that girl calling me. I don't want her. She crazy. You pretended to like her. You pretended to be sick. You pretended to be a wounded man from your ex, and really you the wolf. And it's women's that's wolves too. She wolves and he wolves. Pretending to be wounded. Pretending to be whatever it is. Whitewashing yourself. And then once you get what you want from the person, they see who you really is. And what your real intentions was. Your character. your conduct, she asked him, please don't do this. People gonna think you a criminal character. Your conduct ain't nothing never been done like this in Israel. Never. Your consideration, think about the shame you gonna bring me. And think about our daddy, your morals. Who ready to get their head bust? Who is ready to get their head busted? Who is ready to get their head busted? David took somebody's wife by murder. So what his daddy taught him, he did. David had Uriah killed because he wanted Bathsheba so bad. An innocent man, he put him on the front line because he seen his wife bathing and he wanted her. And guess what? His son took what he wanted to, but it was his daughter, and brought shame. So the shame you try to hide is going to come out in your kids. His daddy did the same thing. He didn't rape her, but he had her husband killed. Sexual sin, lust started that. He was obsessing over her. So much so that it took over his whole thing and he became a murderer to have her. His son is on the same path. What you do to others affect your children. And what you sow into your children, they gonna reproduce it. And it don't always come back the way you thought it was. Be careful of your conduct. Be careful of your character and be careful of your considerations and your morals because it's coming back to see you. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. How about that for busting your head? I'm gonna make me some coffee. I'll be right back, y'all. And I gotta pee. still love me? Ain't that good? Ain't that good? Do you see how your actions do affect other people? So you cannot care about how, but it's coming back for you. You sowing into your own life. You better think about what you're doing, what you're saying, and how it affects other people. Because if you don't care, it's coming back to you multiplied. So he cost somebody one child, David. David cost Uriah's parents their one son. But because of his sin and that seed of wanting what you want when you want it, no matter who it hurt, came back and cost him two kids. He caused parents to lose one, but through his actions, he lost two, a daughter and a son. And the shame that was brought to his kingdom. Exactly. And Solomon, don't forget about his first son. The first son that him and Bathsheba had, God killed that baby. He said, I'm going to give you another kid, but your first baby is going to die because a life for a life. Was who born? No, David killed Bathsheba's husband, married her, and had a baby with her. God said that baby she pregnant with is going to die. I'm going to give you another one, but your first child by her is going to die. You cause that family to lose their son, now you're going to lose something you care about. I don't know if they only had one son, but they took I don't know if they only had one, but I'm saying you took their one son, and so I'm going to take one of your sons. Y'all can read the rest of that story on your own. We move into the next story. So now you got to go to Paul and Thecla on sacred text. I need some more water. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's why I be saying everybody act like they actions don't matter, okay? Even the stuff you do in your youth. Sacred Text, the website, sacredtext.com. Just type in Paul and Thecla. The Acts of Paul and Thecla. Thecla. It looked like this. You starting to see what I was saying about the rapture? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. It looks like this. The Acts of Paul and Thecla, and then just go to sacredtext.com. You're welcome. Yeah. Who finds this interesting, y'all? Do y'all find this interesting? Does it make you think? Now you see why we're gonna be judged on our thoughts first? Because your thoughts create sound, and sound creates action. Remember, he was sick in his mind because he couldn't quit thinking about her. So he spoke to his friend about what was going on. His friend spoke to him and told him what actions to take to get what he wanted. Thought, sound, action. He thought it, he said it to his friend, and then he did it. Everything is premeditated. Your thoughts create the actions in your life. So if things are not going right, you might start considering how you think. We didn't have a conversation about it, Lizzie. Yeah. So we're going to skip around in here because we're not going to stay here long because I'm about to get up. Your thoughts are stronger than your actions. Your brown sugar, your thoughts are stronger than your actions because your thoughts create your actions. So thoughts are stronger. The action is just the end result of your thought. Mm-hmm. The spiritual made physical. You said it. I told you everything starts, even we start in a place where nobody can see. And then we come to the light. We'll know your actions if your belly growing. And then over time, you're not going to be able to hide it. We're going to see it. Yep. All right. So we just going to skip around in Paul and Thecla because I'm not going to read this whole thing. So it says, when Paul went up to Iconium after his flight from Antioch, Demas and Hermogenes became his companions, who were then full of hypocrisy. But Paul, looking only at the goodness of God, did them no harm, but loved them greatly. Accordingly, he endeavored to be agreeable to them, and all the oracles and doctrines of Christ, and the design of the gospel of God's well-beloved Son, instructing them in the knowledge of Christ as it was revealed to him. And a certain man named Onesiphorus, hearing that Paul was come to Iconium, went out speedily to meet him, together with his wife Lectra and his sons Simea and Zeno, to invite him to their house. For Titus had given them a description of Paul's personage, they as yet not knowing him in person, but only being acquainted with his character. They didn't know Paul, they had never met Paul, but Titus had told them about his character. Y'all see that word right there? They knew him by his character. They had never met him, but they had heard about his character. So he was excited to have Paul in his house because Paul had good character. You're welcome, Granny. Okay. So they see Paul coming, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see here. It says they went, this is 6, y'all. They went into the king's highway to Lystra and stood there waiting for him, comparing all who passed by with that description which Titus had given them. 7. At length they saw a man coming, namely Paul, of low stature, bald and shaved on the head, crooked thighs, handsome legs, hollow-eyed, and a crooked nose, full of grace, for sometimes he appeared as a man, and sometimes he had the countenance of an angel. Paul they call Hermes, huh? They call Paul Hermes. And they said sometimes Paul could look like a regular person, and sometimes Paul could look like an angel. And they called Paul Hermes. And Hermes is half human woman and half angel. Oh. Was he a shapeshifter? Because it's in the Bible. Oh, no, don't do this, circle. We in Paul and Thecla in the lost books of the Bible. That's what we're reading right now. But in the scriptures, it says, Barnabas they called Zeus, and Paul they called Hermes, because he was the chief speaker. So this is Acts 14 and 12. Acts 14 and 12 said that they called Paul Hermes and Barnabas Zeus. And then we go to Paul and Thecla, and it says sometimes he had the appearance of an angel, and sometimes he had the appearance of a regular man. Well, we know Zeus was a Nephilim. Pay attention to the clues, family. I think we're getting closer to something. We'll just leave that and put it back. Just put that in your middle bank. Another version says Jupiter and Mercury. So they keep on getting. Paul lived in ancient Mesopotamia and more ancient Rome and all of that. That's what it said. And then right here, it say that Jupiter and them was the Assyrian Babylonian kings and stuff. Instead of the Chaldees, the Greek names of the kings of Babylon and Assyria are here and given as they are most commonly found in use. Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan. Oh. Oh. Spicy. Just a little spicy. The same Hermes that had children at Aphrodite? What? We don't know. We gonna have to figure it out. That's where the mysteries come in. Carmen. It made your toes wiggle. Just wait a minute. Because remember, Paul's name used to be Saul. God changed his name to Paul. And where was Paul from? Saul of who? Where was Saul from? Saul of where that started with a T? Tarsus, Tarshish. or one of these people. Some of these people. The Tartarians. Oh, no, maybe so, maybe not. Maybe. It's for me to know and you to find out. No, I'm just playing. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. 8. And Onesiphorus said, Hail, thou servant of the blessed God. Paul replied, The grace of God be with thee and thy family. But Demas and Hermogenes were moved with envy. And under a show of great religion, Demas said, Are we not also servants of the blessed God? Why didn't you salute us? And Onesiphorus said, Because I perceived that you wasn't about that life. Nothing told me in your demeanor that you was a Christian. Nothing told me in your demeanor that you, matter of fact, the vibe I'm getting from you don't scream saved. In a great show of religion, you wanted to be set up in the pulpit next to the pastor because you don't feel like ministering out of the pews is recognizable. He said, it says, Onesiphorus said, Because I have not perceived in you the fruits of righteousness. Nevertheless, if ye are of that sort, you should be welcome to my. He said, I can tell you're not a Christian. I don't feel the Holy Ghost moving through you anywhere. But if you say you about that life, you can come to y'all with Paul. I guess y'all good people. Right, Omari. He didn't. So under a show of great religion, you wanted to be, you didn't, I am prophetess, circa trova, not circa to you, prophetess, circa trova, prophet of the Almighty God. How dare they think I'm going to come there and teach for under $5,000? God called me. What? What happened to humble servant of God? Right, how dare they? We ain't got no more humble servants, huh? All right. Okay. Lord, he said, but y'all ain't about that life. He said, I don't even perceive that you about that life, but okay. So we're going to move down to go down to chapter 2, just scroll down and go down to 13. Go down to 13. So the second chapter on the same page, just scroll down and go down to verse 13. 2 and 13. Okay, so you just scroll down a little bit, go to verse 13 in the next little chapter right there. And it says, Then Thamyris ran forth into the street to observe who they were who went into Paul and came out from him. So he sat back watching in the bushes trying to see everybody that's going in and out of the house. What happened was Demas, Hermogenes, and Paul went to go visit this dude. There was a girl that lived across the street. She heard Paul preaching out the window and sat there. She was engaged to this dude named Thymeris. The girl Thecla, her mama Theoclia, went to Thecla's, who is her daughter. So Theoclia and Thecla are mother and daughter. Theoclia is the mama, Thecla's the daughter. They stay across the street from Onesiphorus. So Onesiphorus invited Paul and the two people that's acting like church people. The church people. So they had a real servant of God and two church people that went to go visit Onesiphorus. Well, instantly they was mad because they didn't get recognized like Paul did. And in the show of Great Religion, they wanted to be recognized as Christians, even though they really not. So then, we had chapter 2. So then what happened was that little girl across the street was hearing Paul minister and watching everybody go in, but she could hear, so she wouldn't leave the door. So the mama, like Lynn Winfield be doing, the mama went to the soon-to-be son-in-law and said, something is wrong with your girl. She didn't got this man across the street is preaching and she won't eat. You need to come talk to her. Just messy, exactly. Mama was messy. So then, when the boyfriend, the fiance, goes to Thecla like, "What's wrong with you, girl? Why you over here won't eat?" It's me, okay? It's me, and she like, okay, but I'm listening. I've been listening to this lady named Secretary and I don't know. So then Thymeris come over. They're like, baby, what's wrong with you? And she like, Thymeris, leave me alone. I'm trying to learn the Bible. And I'm busy. Okay. So then Thymeris go outside and he trying to figure out what's going on. So he goes sit back on the end in his car, in his little chariot. He goes sit at the end of the street and watch everybody going and coming like the police. He goes sit at the end of the car with his binoculars, watching like the police, watching who coming and who going. Well, he see the two Negroes, Demas and Hermogenes, that rode into town with Paul. Now they outside because they really don't want to hear the word. They just being nosy and want to be recognized. They want the recognition that Christians get, but they don't want to do the work. They want to do the recognition of followers of Christ, but they just church people. So Thymeris go outside and find Demas and Hermogenes, the people that's full of hypocrites and act like they church people, but they're really not. While Paul is busy in the house ministering. Y'all getting this? Right, Tammy. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Okay. So, then Thymeris ran forth. We had 13. Then Thymeris ran forth into the street to observe who they were, who went into Paul, and who came out from him. And he saw the two men engaged in a very warm dispute. So they was arguing. Demas and Hermogenes, the fake church people, was arguing. And he said to them, sirs, what business do you have here? And who is that man within belonging to you who deludes the minds of men, both young men and virgins, and persuading them that they ought not to marry but continue as they are? I promise to give you a considerable sum if you will just give me an account of him, for I am the chief person in this city. So here goes some more church people giving up a real follower of God for some money. Tell me all these stories and I'll give you a position in the church. Go friend them and run and see how they move, and I'll take care of you. See you later. Always the church folks. Ooh. I promise to get 15. I promise to give you a considerable sum if you will give me a just account of him, for I'm the chief person in the city. 16. Demas and Hermogenes replied, we cannot so exactly tell you who he is, but this we do know, that he deprives young men of their intended wives and virgins of their intended husbands by teaching. There can be no future resurrection unless you continue in chastity and do not defile your flesh. We thought y'all was Christians and believed the same way. Y'all wanted to be recognized as Christians, and Paul is preaching God's word, and y'all said, I don't know him for real, but he be teaching this. So y'all want to be recognized as followers of God, but y'all don't even believe the word that y'all be reading. Where have I seen that before? Oh, in today's time. In today's time, I've seen that. Chapter 3, and then we're going to get off, y'all. Then said Thymerus, come along with me to my house and refresh yourselves. So they went to a very splendid entertainment where there was wine in abundance and very rich provisions. So it was a lot of food. It was a good time. 2, they were brought to a table richly spread and made to drink plentifully by Thymerus. So he got them drunk on account of the love he had for Thecla and his desire to marry her. Then Thymerus said, I desire ye would inform me what the doctrines of this Paul are, that I may understand them, for I am under no small concern about Thecla, seeing she so delights in their strangers' discourses, that I am in danger of losing my intended wife. Then Demas and Hermogenes answered both together and said, let him be brought before the governor of Castilius, as one who endeavors to persuade the people into the new religion of the Christians. And he, according to the order of Caesar, will put him to death, by which means you will obtain your wife. So again, some fake church people then took some money, got some free perks, a new car, a new house, something from the leaders of the community that got the money, that's in with the judges and stuff. And then they said, we don't really know him that well, but you know how you can get rid of him? Drag him in front of the court system and say that he's persuaded. Y'all was just mad because y'all didn't get recognized as Christians and said that this is what y'all believe. But guess what? Soon as it was time to show if that was the truth, you showed that you ain't a child of God at all. You're not even a believer. These things are still happening now. Their character, their conduct, and their consideration and their morals, they didn't have any because they lied and got mad when they weren't recognized as Christians. And then as soon as it was time for them to be a Christian, they showed that they wasn't. Someone said that they was working against God's plan. Counterfeit Christians. What you said, Ophanim 12. Counterfeit Christians. And you can't You cannot fool God. So you might as well. That's why they be like, she be cussing, and God know I cuss. I can fake in front for y'all and get off here and say everything I was gonna say anyway. Or if I say it in my head, I still did it. So he see. I don't care who else do. He see the stuff y'all don't see. He see the stuff don't nobody else see but him. I don't care. Exactly. Church people are not Christians. Church people are not followers of God. Just because they a church person don't mean they follow God. It's a social event for them. Most people. It's the same thing as young people go to the club. They go to hear music, get food, socialize with their friends, and go home. The difference is the DJ is the pastor. He turns the music up. He shuts the music down. He stops and talks and announces stuff. The DJ is the pastor. It's the only difference. And at the club, they don't keep asking you for money. They just give you the option to spend it. At the church, they going to take all your stuff and make sure you go home broke with nothing and still confused. Mm-hmm. And tell you to come back next week so we can do it all over again. No, because I ain't got no money from last week when y'all took 17 offerings. Some Christian ladies wanted to jump you. Honey, I told you I don't trust myself. I don't go because they a bit, honey, I have to take grandma in there with me. Lord, forgive me. You said don't spill no blood in your tabernacle, so let me get out this door a little bit. Because I don't know if it's hollow ground or not. This might not even be your place. It might be the church or synagogue of Satan, so then I might be all right. Because if a synagogue of Satan, then blood spill here might not be too bad. If y'all preaching against God's word, this can't be his house. If y'all doing all the stuff that he said that the people that are falling away from him, this ain't his house. It's the house synagogue of Satan, exactly what he said. Wait a minute, what happened? What did I miss, Jen? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Good job. Look at y'all. Thank you, Lord. That's good. That's some good news. That should make you smile. Make all of us smile. That's really, really good. That makes me happy. I know that feeling, baby. I do. Not for myself, but I went through some things with my daughter. So I had to ringing the bell and knowing all of that good old stuff. Yeah, I know all about. That's a scary thing. Yes, it is a good way to end the lesson. So let me ask y'all a question. What's one thing you learned today? Then we gonna get off because I need to go eat. I'm about to eat me some chicken and get in my bed and color and watch some TV. I'll be trying to relax in between these classes, send out some books. What you learned today? What did you learn about character, conduct, morals? What did you learn? But what did you learn? Don't be scared. That means you don't believe God, mama. And no matter what the scans say, he can still change it. He manipulates matter. He did it with my daughter. Her tumor is still there, and they said she would never be able to see. Her thing was gonna get pushed out. Ain't none of that stuff happening. And her sight came back. She don't even gotta wear glasses. Words are powerful. They create actions. There's nothing new under the sun. Your character can take you a long way. Humility comes in levels. Yes, we will pray. Start touching her eyes, Miss Nichols. That's the same thing I did with my daughter. Touch her eyes with some oil and ask God to rearrange that matter and watch him do it. He will puzzle them doctors, have them scratching their heads. That's the stuff I like. I like to see doctors scratching their head when they said what wasn't going to happen. Well, I believe my God. Thoughts can become actions. I don't believe them. They practicing. He already know. I started going to church by myself. Okay. Pseudo tumor cerebral warrior. Come on. Behavior and how thoughts interrupt her. Okay. What y'all got over here? Cultivate character produces good conduct and morals, and you have to have big. Yes. Yes. Do not allow the generational curses to continue and watch yourself and grow. Yes. Thoughts are powerful. Think differently. Come on. This circle blows our mind every day. I love you, Miss Ida. Keep studying to find more. Bad thoughts lead to bad actions. That's good. Your mind is what controls your body. Yes. You say, ooh, I ain't had a hamburger in a long time. Then your body get up and start making a hamburger. Selfish prayers and the 3 C's. Good job. I just want to make sure that y'all be seeing, hopefully every day, build your character good. Grow, don't stay the same. Be better than those around you. Not on the cocky stuff. Good job. Filter people out of your life that cause you sorrow. Yes. Oh, cultivate, not raise. The sins of the father do affect your children. You have to think differently, and you must think how God will feel if your actions and good job. Do y'all see how all of that? This is why I say I'm not knocking going to church, but make sure you're getting something when you go there. There are consequences for your actions, good or bad. Yes, influence affects thoughts. Differentiate. You're good, bad or spirit. Yes, be direct in your prayer life and don't be selfish. Yes, yes. I'm telling you. What y'all got over here? Allow your children to read books to you. Yes, please do, so you can know what's on their mind. Be careful of your actions. Yes, Miss Tiffany. The 3 C's produce discipline. They do. They do. And your life will get so much better because then you start to become the person that God wants you to be. Not who you want to be, who God intended for you and purpose for you to be on this earth. You start feeling your purpose and your life just gets better, y'all. And you start to enjoy more life. You start to enjoy life more every day. Allow your kids to have a voice. So powerful. Most powerful thing. Yes. Role play with your children and see what they are learning from you. Yes. Yes. What you do will come back on your children. Yes. Everything can show up in your kids. Yes. Yes. And this is all scripture. But we've seen it played out today in several different places where a parent doing something, it might not have came back the exact same, but it still was revolving around that same type of sin. Do you see? We got one more, but we're going to leave it for this evening's class. Enjoy life with your children. Yes, so I got a few more conduct stories that we're going to read this evening for class. But wasn't this good, y'all? Make you think about a lot of different stuff. This class made me think. Just going back over and researching these few things, it make you think about your friends, your family, the church people, your job, you, the things that have happened, the things that your parents didn't tell you they did, but when you bring it up, like this is a whole character, conduct, consideration and morals, and now we know cultivating. These are massive words in everybody's life. What are you cultivating? You could be cultivating confusion. So many things. Anger. Are you cultivating depression? Are you cultivating, like, what are you cultivating in your life and in your children? Are you cultivating low self-esteem by calling them ugly and stupid and dumb? Because you're cultivating them to think a certain way, and how they think of themselves is how their body is going to act. I'm starting to think more about my 3 C's now. Yes. Yes. What are you cultivating? Because whatever you sow, it's going to grow. Whatever you sow, it's going to grow. I'm about to go and watch Pinocchio and make me something to eat. Bye, y'all. Bye, baby. I'm about to go eat too. So think about what you're cultivating. Yes, 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 yes. So I love y'all. I'm about to go and eat. Send out some books. I'll talk to y'all later on this evening. We'll have class in about 6 hours. 7. It's about to be 1. So probably about 5 or 6 hours we'll have another class. Probably about 6:30, 5:30. Yes, I love y'all. Make sure y'all write that down. Cultivated character produces good conduct and morals. Cultivated character produces good conduct and morals. Be intentional in your parenting, intentional in your relationship with your spouse, intentional with your relationship with God, and intentional with the things that you have responsibilities to. Hey, mama. I heard somebody got their birthday gift, honey, and they woke up on their B-day feeling real nice. They had some little juice this morning. Oh, I don't know if you know, and you probably already do because you were a master mixer, but I put some of my green juice in my homemade lemonade I made, baby, just a few drops. Stupid. I just did it right now. Listen here. Honey, listen. That green juice with the lemonade mix. And I'm talking about just a few drops because I had this much lemonade and I want to make this into a real drink and put it in the freezer. Not the freezer. I want to put it in the freezer. And get a spoon and eat it like a slushy. What you done said? Listen here, honey. I said, what in the world? Like the Mardi Gras in my mouth. Like my cousin says, it's like the Mardi Gras in my mouth. You understand me? It tastes like I don't even know. It's good. Just try it, y'all. Yes. So I love you. Slowly, please. I know, Miss Lucia, you've been over there chilling all class. Yep, don't go sip circle. You're drinking too fast. She said, sip it. All right, so she thought she said, sip it. Somebody said you got your sugar or some honey. So see what you got. Listen here. So I love y'all. I'm getting ready to go. And yeah, think about that. Cultivating character produces good conduct. Yes, Karen. Produces good conduct. And y'all know the last one. Y'all know it. Y'all done wrote it 1,000 times now. Look at, and when people at your job or folks be acting crazy, this is another cheese. Y'all see that I just gave y'all 4 pieces of cheese? 5. I gave y'all 5 pieces of cheese today. These are good conversation starters. If you got a person around you that don't realize how offensive they is, write these words down and say, can you tell me what these mean to you? I was doing a little study. I watched this thing and it was really powerful. I just want to see, what do these words mean to you? Look up the definitions and can you give me 4 things? Like, this is easy ways to bait people in to let them know that their attitude is nasty. Let them see it for themselves. You ain't got to tell them nothing. Play a game. Play a game. Send those 5 words out to all your friends, all your homegirls, all your homeboys, all your religious leaders that you talk to, the people you talk to. Send them 5 words out and say, what these words mean to you? Put them on Facebook. What do these words mean to you? Make a post. What do these words mean to you? So many people don't even think about them words in a day. But they are powerful. Cultivate character, conduct, consideration, and morals. Cultivate, conduct, consideration, morals, and what's that? Wait a minute. Yeah. Cultivate character, conduct, and morals. 4 words. Sorry. 5. No, it is. Yeah, 5. Consideration. Thank you. I can't remember the last one. Consideration. So excuse me. Y'all know. Cultivate character, conduct, consideration, and morals. Thank you. Yes, I will. We already are. Oh, we not. Here we go. All right. All right. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all. I'm about to go eat my chicken. Talk to y'all later, family.